Hi there, folks. Welcome into Lincoln High School Big Gym here in Ellwood City, Pennsylvania, as we bring you high school volleyball, WPIL action. It's your Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the Shenango Wildcats. The Wildcats took that little drive down Route 65, just a short 15-20-minute drive, and has invaded the Wolverines. Tonight is senior night for both teams indirectly. We will definitely recognize the seniors for the Shenango Wildcats, but we'll also have a little event for the Ellwood City Wolverines. That one will be in between our two games. First, at the top of the hour here, about ready to get underway, is the JV matchup, and then that will be followed by the Varsity at 7:30, approximately at the top of the hour. 7 o'clock is when the senior recognition will occur on the court. Brad Winhorst alongside Dakota Marshall. Thad Sturgeon will join us a little bit even later than normal because he does have a senior volleyball player to take care of first. So we will see Thad eventually, and we'll get this one underway.
Well, you'll see him before you hear him.
Oh, yeah, you'll see. That is a scary thought. You'll see him before you hear him. That's a very, very scary thought for anybody that's from Ellwood City. Thad the dad, obviously, looking forward to this one, as we all are, as we do know that the Ellwood City Wolverines are clinched for playoffs. On the flip side, the Shenango Wildcats, they're looking on the outside in. Kind of a mismatch section the past couple of weeks. All year long, it's been a weird section. Neshannock, obviously the front runner at 10-1. They were down not only to these Wildcats at one point, they were down to Laurel and lost that game. They were down to Ellwood City and came back to win that one in 5 sets. So a lot of things can happen here, folks. And I think if you're the Ellwood City Wolverines, a victory tonight kind of solidifies you as a top 8 seed. We kind of expect that going into Friday's pairing show at approximately 12:30 on Trib, but tonight can make that difference. For the Wildcats, we'll talk about it during the Varsity broadcast end of things at 7:30. You've got Mohawk, Shenango, and Riverside all in that mixture. Riverside's the only team that is officially eliminated, but we could have a 3-way tie technically at the end of the evening. No matter what, the head-to-head comes into play. Mohawk, Shenango split. Both teams defeated Riverside, so there's a chance that all 2 out of the 3 teams can go. It's a lot of different ways to look at it, so we'll take the time to kind of walk you through it. And we know our friends at Lawrence County Sports Network and James Dotson, they'll be covering both games. They're going to put us on the broadcast, so we'll keep you apprised to the scoreboard as much as possible. Again, folks, once again, EC Wolverines, you can go to www.ecwolverines.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. We're live every time. As long as you keep the subscription on, the bell, the whole works, you'll be notified every time we go live. And there's a lot of things you can check out. Yes, we got football still going on and things there. We got to do a big shout out to Scott Timmerman, teacher here at Ellwood. Gave us 1986 film of the entire season, so we got that as well. We'll talk more about that later on as we are about ready to go. It's JV matchup here, Shenango versus Ellwood. First serve there by the Wildcats falls
number
in.
19 with that serve, Brad.
Yep, and the first points go to the Wildcats, and that was number 19, Aubrey Kaczynski. So Kaczynski gets the first set serve there. Once again, up 1-0 are the Wildcats. Comes back to the Wildcats side, up and over. Nice dig there by Fernetti. Up and over that front row. Crew, it falls in. And we are tied back up 1-1. Wolverines wearing their blue tops, while the Shenango Wildcats have the white with the gradient blue to yellow stripes down the arms.
Now serving for the Wolverines is going to be number 12.
And that is Gracie Crew. Here's that serve by Crew, spiraling backwards. Nice little dig there by number 29. Up and over, back to the Wolverine side of things. Off that front row, it falls by Denham Elchison. It's good. It's 2-1 Wolverines.
Other starters for the Wolverines, we have number 13, Dakota Hicks. Number 28, the libero, Nina Fernetti. Number 1, Allwine.
Yep. Number 11, Lena Lucarelli. As well as we said, serving-wise, 12, Gracie Crew. So a little communication issue here.
Okay.
The officials.
With that break,
yeah.
we will go over Shenango starting.
Yep.
We have number 5.
And that is Tegan Shippert,
Number 7.
Adriana Campoli,
Number 12.
number 12 being Josie Offie,
Number 30.
number 30 being Peyton Pilch,
Number 14.
14 is Layla Kinston.
And the libero, number 28, I believe.
Okay, perfect. That's a little bit better. That's Sydney Byerly. So there you go. So there are the starters in this JV matchup for both teams. Serve once again, this time by Crew. Up there, the front row. It's going to be punched up and over. It falls in front of Crew. Point back to the Wildcats. So quickly, a 2-2 lead. We've got a couple ties so far in this one. Checking in is number 34, Elena Carbone, a freshman, 5'10", middle hitter for the Wildcats.
And number 7 will be serving for the Wildcats.
And that is a name we've heard several times. Campoli, line drive, good serve. Front row here for the Wolverines. They punch it up and over. Back to the Wildcats side of things. Now back over to Ellwood City. Tapped up there, back down off of the wall are the Wildcats. They get the point. So the first time Shenango is out front, 3-2.
Yeah, they got the first point.
They did. You're right.
They took
the
lead
second
from
time.
the beginning.
Tiebreakers and lead changes aplenty in volleyball. Good serve there once again for the Wildcats. Opportunity, they're going to say a net violation there. Actually, it's out of bounds. Yeah.
So it went on the outside of that antenna.
Yeah, so that's a point for the Wolverines, and well, you can count it, folks. That's 3 ties now already as we are 3-3.
Now serving number 13, Dakota Hicks.
Line drive serve. Good serve back row here. Scramble by Shenango. They do get there in time, but
into the net.
Yep. Cannot go underneath the netting as number 28, Byerly, tried to do that. That's a point for Ellwood City.
So Hicks once again with the serve as Wolverines lead for the first time this set, 4-3.
Line drive serve, unfortunately, short change into the net, and that will be service there, and be back again, tied again, 4-4. Speeding up the process to a tiebreaker, apparently.
Subbing in was number 25 for the Wildcats.
Michelle Fry. Serve there, out of bounds.
Number 12.
Yep, and that was number 12, that being Josie Offie, and fortunately for the second time, back-to-back service errors. We see that a lot recently, one team and another.
Number 10 checked in for the Wildcats, and then number 10, Denham Elkerson, will be serving.
So that's Juliet DeVivo. Goes right to Byerly, the libero, back over to the Wolverines. Hicks will find a spot. She finds it and puts it down. Nice move by number 13, Dakota Hicks, and everything going so far pretty good for Ellwood on offense when they have the opportunity to serve. Line drive serve by Elchson, up there by the libero. Up and over that wall. Nice strike down by number 34, Elena Carbone. And we talked about it, Dakota, already. 5'10". She could easily reach up and over that fence line.
Coming in was number 19. She was the first one who served for the Wildcats.
Aubrey Kaczynski.
And then number 5 will be serving now.
And that is Tegan Shippert. So here's a serve by Shippert. High arcing serve, back row, set up by Crew. Now Fernity. Got to get it bumped up and over. Allwine does. Now the Wildcats on offense here. Front row. Line drive strike. Good strike there. It's going to go out of bounds. Nice contact by number 25, Michelle Fry. That's a point for the Wildcats. Sorry, Michaela Fry. My apologies. I cannot read rosters apparently tonight. So Michaela Fry will be serving. Good drive. Line drive there by Shippert. Wolverine set up the offense. Up and over again. Now for the Wildcats opportunity. Front row strike off of that front wall. Hicks puts it up here for Allwine. Line drive. Unfortunately too far. That'll be a point for Shenango. So a couple ties already in this one, and now the Wildcats back out in front for the third time tonight. 7, serving 6. Good serve there. Fernetti sets it up here for Hicks. Got to get it up and over. They bumped it, and they do. Back to the Wildcats side of things. Far side, line drive. Nice strike off that front wall. Good save by the Wolverines. Almost down by Hicks. Front wall again. Allwine there to set it up. Hicks there. It's going to be up and over, but I think they're going to call carry, against Hicks and the Wolverines. So first time tonight, the Wildcats take a more than 1 point advantage. It's now 8-6. Shippert once again with a serve. Good serve down that sideline. Right at the net. They do get it up and over, but it comes right back to serve 34, Elena Carbone. That's the third time tonight she's done that. 3 kills, 9-6 now in favor of Shenango. Shippert once again. Line drive. Set up here by Fernetti to Hicks. Back row. Just Wolverines can't get on offense, although a good strike by Fernetti out of bounds, and that's a point. Sometimes you got to earn them the hard way. Good stuff by Fernetti. So that'll break up the point streak there of 4 or 5 points for the Wildcats, and it'll be Wolverine ball.
Now serving will be number 11, Lena Lucarelli.
Yep. Lucarelli has done a pretty darn good job here serving the past couple of weeks. Good line drive. Glad I didn't jinx them. Out of bounds near the bench line. That's a point for the Wolverines. So quickly back-to-back points. Ellwood City will be looking for the 6th or 7th tie for that matter in this one already. Here's the serve once again, Lucarelli. Line drive. Unfortunately, this time I do jinx it. That'll be a point for the Wildcats. So Wildcats maintain a 2-point lead now, 10-8.
Now serving will be the libero, number 28.
That's Sydney Byerly, freshman, 5'6". Here's that serve, high arcing serve, off of Allwine. Now Fernetti, got to get it up and over, and they do. Nice strike by Hicks, but unfortunately out of bounds. Wildcats now up by 3.
And I just noticed something, Brad. Both liberos are number 28.
How about that? Sometimes you find your counterpart. 28 and 28. So once again, Byerly will be serving. This time a little bit line drive, harder serve, and it's going to work. So now it's the first time the Wildcats are up by 4, 12-8. Again, folks, if you fairly new to volleyball, JV level, best of 3 sets, win by 2 up to 25. Good serve. Up by Hicks. Got to be careful. They got away with that one. Back over to Wildcats side of things. Just got to get it up and over, and they do. Wolverines have a chance to go on offense. Hicks sets it up for Kreitzer. Stopped there by the Wildcats. Up and over once again. This time it works. A little bit of a fade. Finding the spot was number 7, Adriana Campoli. And all of a sudden, Dakota, Wildcats starting to pull away, 13-8. Line drive serve. Good serve, and that time it's an ace. And makes you wonder if a timeout may be coming quickly here for the Wolverines. It's 14-8 now.
No timeout yet.
Yeah, sometimes you let them play it through, especially at the JV level. You got to play through some adversity here. Byerly, a little bit high arcer serve this time, but it still works as the bump there by Luke Ray out of bounds. Yeah, so another ace for the Wildcats as they almost have the Wolverines doubled up.
Substitution here as number 17 comes in for the Wolverines.
Yep, and that's Sierra Berglund, one of the freshman defensemen here for the Lady Wolverines. So I think everything's okay here. A little substitution there. Here we go. Good serve by Byerly again. Back row. And I think, unfortunately, yeah, the second time Hicks has been called for it. And you ask and you shall receive. The Wolverines have been doubled up now by the Wildcats, 16-8.
And timeout, Ellwood City.
All right, so timeout, Ellwood City. We'll take a timeout with them, folks. JV matchup, first set. It's 16-8, Shenango Wildcats. All right, folks, welcome back here. 16-8 in favor of the Wildcats. First set here, JV action. Again, varsity will be at 7:30, and the senior recognition will be at the top of the hour, 7 o'clock approximately. Good serve there. Unfortunately, just missing by a foot. It was close. That'll be a point for the Wolverines. So the timeout jinx is starting us off early here.
So the officials overruled the line judge who called it in, but both officials said it was out.
And
point Ellwood City.
Yep, we'll keep it short and to the point. We think WPIL may need to do something about that. Make the adults do some things there on the judgment line. But anyways, back to the action. Set up there for the Wildcats front row. Nice play here by both individuals, Allwine and Hicks, but unfortunately it does not get back over. So that's a point for the Wildcats. And that was hit by number 5, Tegan Shippert, just getting it up over that front wall.
Now number 12 checking in for the Wildcats.
That is Josie Offey, and then I believe 25, Michaela Fry will be serving. It's a jump serve, line drive serve. Good serve by Fry, out of bounds.
And another serving ace for the Wildcats.
Yep, and the Wildcats are starting to pull away from this one, this first set. Substitution here. Check it out, will be Allwine coming in, and will be number 5, Maria Riccio. Serve once again by Fry. Line drive, jump serve. Set up there for Hicks. Got to get it up and over. Wolverines do, and that was Berglund. Back row here. Got to bump it up and over. It does not clear, so that's a point for the Wolverines. They're actually going to say a double hit
on the Wildcats.
Yeah, so
regardless, it was going to be a point for the Wolverines.
Yep. So good point.
Substitution here is number 14 comes in for the Wildcats.
That's Layla Kinston, and I believe Gracie Crew, came back in for the Wolverines.
Kara Kreitzer with the serve, number 25.
Good serve by Kreitzer. Just got to get it up and over. Wolverines have a chance on offense here. Set up by Hicks, up for Elchison, up over that front wall. Now to the Wildcat side. Offey makes it happen down the line. That's Josie Offey. And quickly, the Wildcats retain the ball, 19-10.
Now serving will be... I need her to turn enough so I can see the number. 19.
Sorry, I saw some soccer skills going on. So now serving for the Wildcats. Jump serve, line drive once again.
Great dig by Nina Fernetti.
Yeah, I would say. Off that front net line. Hicks keeps it into play. Nope, they're going to say on the outside edge. That'll be a point for the Wildcats, 20-10. Good serve there once again by number 19, Aubrey Kaczynski. Just the jump serves here for Shenango. It's been working. Little hop step this time coming into our kitchen and to the student section. That's a point for the Wildcats. It's now 21-11. Once again, Aubrey Kaczynski with the serve here. Flip of a hop step. Good serve. Back over by Wolverines. Back row, Riccio. Up and over that front line. Fernetti up there by Berglund. Up and over by Hicks. Good dig by the Wolverines. Wildcats on offense here. Line drive off that front wall. It falls. Nice strike by number 12, Josie Offey. Again, point Wildcats.
So score now 22-10 in favor of the Wildcats.
This Shenango Wildcats JV team, we've heard about them, and they've got a couple individuals here that you're going to definitely see in the next couple years at the varsity level, as that one falls for an ace as well. 23-10, and right about that 10-point mark, Wildcats have been on cruise control. Set up there by Kreitzer off the rafters. Back by Crew, up and over by Hicks. Back to the Wildcats side. Front row, a little up and over the wall, off of the Wolverines. Berglund and Riccio out of bounds off of Fernetti, and that'll be a point for the Wildcats.
We set up set point number 1 in favor of the Wildcats as they are up 24-10.
And they have been on a roll. Points have been right around 13-1 in favor of Wildcats. Line drive, good serve. Fernetti sets it up here. Hicks got to keep it in play. She does, but she's going to double hit it.
Double hit.
Yep.
So that is set number 1 in favor of the Wildcats, 25-10.
Wow, what a set there in the second half action by the Wildcats. They will take the early 25-10 victory over Ellwood City in this first set, and they'll be up 1-0. So we'll take a timeout here. It's 1-0 in favor of the Wildcats. We'll bring you second set action here from Lincoln High School Big Gym next on Ellwood City Sports. All right, folks, welcome back into Lincoln High School Big Gym. Second set here, about ready to go. Just a little bit of a tune-up here on the rotation and the individuals on the court. Officials are ready to go, and so are we. Second set action, Wolverine serving. That's Gracie Crew, and it falls in. So good way to start out of the timeout. An ace for freshman Gracie Crew. Both teams back to the original lineup here. Starters for the JV, 1-0 Ellwood City. Here's a serve by Crew. Up and over that front wall. Back to the Wolverine side, punch back down. Wildcats dig it out. Set up the far side. That's a little bit too far for number 12, Offie, to get to. And back-to-back points, and that's a good start here for Ellwood. I know it's early, but 2-0 lead. Makes you feel a little bit better after that 25-10 first set in favor of the Wildcats. Third-point option here. Line drive, good dig there by Fernetti. Set up for Hicks, up over to Elgerson, off that front wall. It falls. Point for the Wolverines, so 3 points in a row. It's early, quick 3-0 lead. Crew with the serve. Line drive, good serve, set up by Byerly. Front row option here for Kinston. She will knock it down, but yep, they're going to say net violation against the Wolverines.
So that's going to be on Denham Elkerson.
Yep, so that'll be a point for the Wildcats. So 3 points is where it stops. Back to Shenango. And serving, I believe, is number 19.
Yes.
That's Aubrey Kuczynski. Here's the serve by Aubrey. Good serve. Back row, Frinity sets it up here. Hicks out of bounds, but keeps it in the field of play. Up by Frinity. Back to the Wildcat side. Set up that front row. Up there, up and over the wall. Just a nice little punch up and over by number 12, Offie. It falls. 3-2 now. So after the Wolverines go on a 3-0 lead run, back-to-back points for the Wildcats. Hop serve, good serve down that line. It's in for sure. That's an ace for Aubrey Kuczynski. And just like that, that 3-0 lead evaporates. 3-all.
And first tie of this second set.
Let's hope for the Wolverines' favor that comes back our way and does it again. Good serve, back row, set up and over by Hicks. Now for the Wildcats offense. He's going to have to punch it up and over. Unfortunately, too hard there into the wall and the net line. So it'll go back to the Wolverines.
Now coming in is number 30 for the Wildcats.
That's Peyton Pilch.
And number 13, Dakota Hicks, will be serving for the Wolverines.
One of the fortes for the Wolverines is Hicks' serve. Line drive, I love it. Unfortunately, it's out of bounds, so quickly it goes back to the Wildcats. 4-all.
And it will be the libero, number 28, serving this time.
That'll be Sydney Byerly. It's 34, Carbone checked in. Line drive just over the net. Back to the Wildcats. Good dig there by the Wolverines defense. Set up again by Hicks. Unfortunately, no man's land. That's tough. Fernetti and Hicks went for it, and nobody was there to cover. It's now a lead for the Wildcats, 5-4. So serve here once again by Byerly. Line drive off that net. It falls. Sometimes the luck is on your side. The ace for Byerly, 6-4 now. Line drive serve. Good serve off Fernetti. Up there by Condell. Up and over by Lucarelli. Now the Wildcats offense. Offie. Line drive off of Fernetti. That came in hot. And that's another point for the Wildcats. So after a 3-0 start, it's 7-1 since that mark. Wow. Fernetti's going to check out. Kreitzer will come in. Byerly. Line drive serve. Good serve there. Set up by Condell. Up by Crew, back to Condell, up and over. Now the Wildcats. Opportunity to get ahead, but Condell does punch it back up. Off that front wall, back over to the Wolverines. Now back to the Wildcats, it falls. Why not? I don't blame it. Gracie Crew, just a smile on the face. Hey, that worked. 7-5.
Now serving number 10, Denham Elkerson.
Wolverines need to get on a run. So Back row serve, set up there off that front row. It falls. Nice hit there by number 12, Josie Offey. She's been to the left, she's been to the right, and it has worked.
Number 25 now comes in for the Wildcats, and number 12 will be serving.
So Michaela Fry checks in, and you get the point. You get the nice contact, nice hit. Josie Offey will now be serving. Freshman, 5'8", playing more like 5'10". Line drive, good serve for the Wildcats, out of bounds. So one of the things we talked about, folks, that can help you make life easy is serving, and Wildcats have been on fire. Service again, line drive, off of Crew, off of Fernetti. It falls on the Wolverine side, so that'll be a point. Wildcats, and all of a sudden, Wildcats doubled up the Wolverines 10-5.
So 10-2.
Wow.
In this run for the Wildcats.
And it's very efficient 10-2. It's just been point after point. Jump serve, line drive. I love that serve. It would have been in. And if Lucarelli wasn't there, but unfortunately goes out of bounds. So once again, another ace. That one, that was a foot away from dropping in again. My goodness. These Wildcats are come prepared. That makes me a little scared for this varsity group. My goodness. 11-5. Good serve there. This time Fernetti gets up, but it's at the net area, and that's tough play for Hicks. It falls. It's 12-5 now. Substitution, I think Elcherson comes in for Fernetti. Yes. They just got to change it up here a little bit. As the officials look back over real quick at the student section. As they hit the bleachers. Good serve up through the rafters. Back row here, Elcherson up by Lucarelli.
Hits the rafters and falls on Wolverine's side.
Not much you can do that far away from the net. That's
I don't know. It looked good, but they went up a little too high and hit the rafters.
So Josie Offey, since serving, going on a streak, and it will continue. My goodness. That's at least 5. Let's see. It was, that would be somewhere in the ballpark of 8 points in a row for Josie Offey, and Wolverines got to change it up, and they do. Now coming in is Jaden Allwine. This back row's got to figure it out here. They got to stop the bleeding. Jump serve, good serve. It just drops. That serve just dies, folks. If you're here live, you can see it actually arc and then just drop. It's like a curveball. 12-6 coming at you, 15-5. Yes, that was a baseball reference.
Fortunately, and a service error for the Wildcats. Wolverines will get a reprieve via the service error.
Yeah, we'll say that one had a little bit too much of a drop for the curveball, 15-6. Now serving will be Jaden Allwine.
And Wolverines got 10 checked in for the Wildcats.
That one being DeVivo. Comes to Byerly, set up that front row, punched up and over. Now the Wolverines' opportunity, good dig here. Back to the Wildcats. Set up here, up and over by Fry. Up by Crew. Now Allwine. Hicks just got to get it up and over. She does. Byerly gets it up there. Good line drive by Fry. It's going to fall out of bounds. It's a nice contact by Michaela Fry. It falls. It's now 16-6. Shenango.
Substitution here as number 13 comes in, and number 5 will be serving.
So 19, Aubrey Kaczynski, and then number 5, Tegan Shippert.
Was it 19? I thought
19.
It was 13.
Yep, 19. Set up here for the Wolverines. Condell, line drive down the road. That was a good hit. Good play here by the Wildcats. Byerly. Up over by Fry. A little bit of a scramble. Wolverines back and forth. It falls. Another point for Shenango. 17 serving 6 now. Wildcats looking to wrap this up, and
another service error.
Yep.
Give the Wolverines a reprieve.
If there's any issue so far, it's just been 1 or 2 service errors that has kind of stopped the run, but Wildcats have been quick to get back on it.
Number 11, Lena Lucarelli checks in as number 6, Kara Condell with the serve.
Good serve by Condell. Middle row action here, up and over, and a little bit too far out of bounds. One of the first service or unforced errors by the Wildcats. Elena Carbone, a little bit too hard, 17-8. So back-to-back points for the Wolverines. Good serve once again by Condell. Front row set up there. Kind of no man's land, but it does get up and over. Communication breakdown. Makes it 18-8 now.
Now serving will be number 34.
That's Elena Carbone. Substitution here. That's going to be a rotation error. Yep, that's a rotation error.
So Wolverines will get the point with the rotation issue for the Wildcats.
So it should be 18-9 officially. So it'll be Wolverines serving opportunity here, and that'll be Kara Kreitzer. Looks like Condell's going to check out for number 17, Sierra Berglund. So again, Kreitzer looking to serve here, down 18-9. Good serve, back row Byerly sets it up here for the front row. A little bit too far, and unfortunately it's going to cost the Wildcats. So that's a point for Ellwood City, 18-10.
So Kreitzer once again with the serve for the Wolverines.
Line drive, good serve, set up here in the middle area. Got to punch it up and over. That's Byerly, and unfortunately, Berglund should have left it alone, but it doesn't go back over. That's out of bounds. Point for the Wildcats. Berglund went and said, my bad. I was like, that was on me.
Number 12 checking in for the Wildcats as number 25 will be serving.
So Offie and then Fry serving. Line drive served by Fry. Shortchanged it. One of the first times that she did that. So 3 of the 11 points, just service errors for Shenango. If not, this would be a little bit more lopsided.
Number 7 checks in for the Wildcats, and number 12, Crew, will be serving.
Good serve by Crew. Front row. Line drive by Josie Offie down the line. It's good. It's 20-11. Wildcats starting to pull away.
Another rotation here as number 30 checks back in for the Wildcats, and she will be serving.
So that's Peyton Pilch, freshman, 5'5", defensive specialist. High arcing serve, almost falls already. It does. That's going to be an ace for the Wildcats, 21-11. Just good serve there by Pilch. Wolverines defense, unfortunately, just taking a little bit of a nap. Good serve once again. Fernetti sets it up here. Front row, it will fall on Shenango's side. In fact, they'll say double touch, double hit there, so it'll be a point for the Wolverines. That just kind of puts a stop to the bleeding. Unfortunately, I think the Wolverines may be bleeding too much in this one.
Dakota Hicks with the serve, and that will go out of bounds. Point Wildcats now, 22 serving 12. As Kira Condell will check back in for the Wolverines. Number 17 will take a break as number 34 checks in for the Wildcats.
So Carbone checks in. Serving will be Byerly, number 28. Good serve there by Byerly, our libero. Fernetti up and over. Good line drive. Wildcats do dig it out. Josie Offie unfortunately has to shift too far. And once again, one of those just errors by the Wildcats. Not many. Just about 3 in this set alone.
Number 10, Denham Alterson now serving as Kara Kreitzer checked in for the Wolverines. Service error on the Wolverines. That'll be another point for the Wildcats.
And unfortunately for the Wolverines, the serving has gone awry. Something that's usually their bread and butter, kind of falling apart. As Fry checks back in, 25, Michaela Fry up front row.
And comes 12 with the serve.
Yep, served by Offie. Last time she was up, she had like 9 or 10 points in a row. Wolverines do dig it out. Back to Offie, sets up that front row. Up there by Shippert. Line drive, it falls. Number 34, Elena Carbone.
And that sets up set and match point in favor of the Wildcats. They're up 24-13.
So number 12, once again, Josie Offie looking to wrap this up. Good serve, back row. Up there by Lucarelli. Now for Hicks. Up there for Kreitzer. Off that front wall. It falls inbounds. Point for the Wildcats.
And that will be the JV matchup. Wildcats win 2 sets to 0, 25-10, and then 25-13.
Whew. And I tell you what, folks, and that's a good battle there. And I tell you what, we talked about it a little bit. This JV team for Shenango, look out, folks. Definitely up and coming. They've had some pretty good matches, and we got a good glimpse of it there. So 25-10, 25-13 in favor of the Wildcats. They win the JV matchup 2 sets to none. So local time, it's 6:36. They're looking to do the senior recognition right around 6:55, 7 o'clock at the top of the hour, as parents and players are going to be called to the hallway at 6:45 in about 10 minutes or so. And then at the bottom of the hour, right around 7:30 or so approximately, we'll have the varsity matchup. So stay with us, folks. Same live stream. Take a little break, and we'll come back here. Final score in the JV 1, 2-0 in favor of Shenango. Good evening, folks. Welcome into Lincoln High School Big Gym here for the Ellwood City Wolverines. Tonight, we're going to recognize the senior volleyball players for both teams. So we're going to recognize the, let's see, I believe it's 3 seniors, actually 4 seniors for Shenango Wildcats. Number 18, Janilan Strite. Strite's 5'8", outside hitter. Amara DeFrank, number 21, 5'10" middle hitter for the Wildcats. Number 33, Summer Doherty, 5'5" specialist. And then number 22, Julia Graham, the 5'7" outside hitter. So there are your 4 seniors for the Wildcats. Wolverines always doing a nice little gift bag there for the opposing seniors. All right, so we will now present the senior night volleyball seniors for the Wolverines. First up is Miss Chloe Bunger. Chloe is being escorted by Dan and Melissa Bunger. She's been on the volleyball team for 4 years and is a middle hitter for the Wolverines. Future plans are to become a full-time tattoo artist and open my own shop. Her words of wisdom is thank you to my coaches, parents, teammates, family, and friends for who I am today. Thank you to the volleyball for giving me life and love. To the team, enjoy each practice and every game. It goes so fast. Be a light on the courts and have fun. Miss Chloe Bunger. So up next for the Wolverines is Emma Figueroa. Emma is escorted by Joey Retrudy. Emma has been part of the Lady Wolverines for 4 years and is an outside hitter. Future plans for Emma are to attend a 4-year college to major in medical imaging. Her words of wisdom and thanks is thank you to this team for being like a second family, giving me so many memories and friendships that will last forever. Thank you to my coaches for supporting me. My piece of advice to the younger girls, cherish every moment and make the most of your high school years. Once again, Miss Emma Figueroa. Next, we have Caitlin Kreitzer. Caitlin is escorted by Kevin and Pam Kreitzer. Caitlin has been part of the volleyball team for 3 years, is a setter, and is also a captain of the Lady Wolverines. Her future plans are to attend a 4-year university to major in elementary education. Her words of wisdom and thanks is thank you to my parents for all of the sacrifices they made for me, my coaches for valuable life lessons and the passion for the game, my teammates for the memories and friendships. To the team, always remember your reactions can turn problems into opportunities. Once again, Miss Caitlin Kreitzer. Up next is Genovesa Miller. Genovesa is escorted by James Scrudge and Aaron Miller. Genovesa has been part of the team for 4 years and is a defensive specialist for the Lady Wolverines. Her future plans are to continue my education after high school. Her words of wisdom and thanks is thank you to my family for always supporting me and for being my #1 fans. To the team, become leaders, make friends, and have fun, and never give up on volleyball. Once again, Miss Genovesa Miller. Up next for the Lady Wolverines is Delaney Sturgeon. Delaney is escorted by Thad the Dad and Chris Sturgeon. Delaney has been part of the team for 4 years. Is an outside hitter for the Lady Wolverines. Her future plans are to attend Slippery Rock University for secondary education. Go Rock. The words of thanks and wisdom is I would like to thank my coaches and family for the support. To my teammates, thank you for all the great memories. To the younger teammates, continue to work hard and believe in yourselves. Good things will happen. Once again, Miss Delaney Sturgeon. And last but not least, Elsie Sturgeon. Elsie is escorted by Blaine and Jackie Sturgeon. Elsie has been part of the Lady Wolverines for 4 years and is an outside hitter. Her future plans are to pursue a career in the agricultural industry. Our words of thanks and wisdom is thank you to my family for cheering me on. Thank you to my coaches and my teammates for the endless laughs, sweats, and victories. You have made my volleyball years unforgettable. And once again, Miss Elsie Sturgeon. Once again, your 2024 Ellwood City Lady Wolverines seniors. Seniors will be playing their last regular season matchup tonight against the Shenango Wildcats, but we will see them in action. We'll know about 12:30 tomorrow on Trib High School Sports Network. They will be doing the brackets for playoffs. Approximately 12:30 tomorrow, we'll have an idea where the Lady Wolverines will be playing. We can only assume that they'll be playing here at home, most likely Tuesday night, because there will be pigtail matchups, the play-in games on Monday, and the first round most likely will be Tuesday. So once again, Lady Wolverines seniors for the volleyball team. We'll get one last shot here of all 6 seniors for the Lady Wolverines. Big shout out to Next Level Photography. Mary Perry came down from up in Newcastle there. If you want to check them out on nextlevelphotography.com. Some really good photos, folks, and there's going to be a lot of them out there. She does every single sport as much as possible. She does a pretty darn good job, and we appreciate what Next Level does, allowing us to use their game time photos. And the coaches will come out. Again, our coaches, head coach Jenna Ricciuti. This is her 9th year of doing volleyball for the Wolverines. Another successful year closing up in the regular season-wise. Assistant coaches Maddie Crew, we see during the JV matchups. And, of course, the legendary Joe Ricciuti once again for the Wolverines. All right, folks, we'll take a timeout here. Once again, congratulations to our Lady Wolverine seniors. We'll see them here in about 20-some minutes or so. And we're going to take at the bottom of the hour at 7:30 approximately, Shenango Wildcats against the Ellwood City Wolverines. So we'll take a timeout here. We'll take a break, and we'll come back for the first set of varsity matchups. Stay with us, folks, here next on Ellwood City Sports.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you from Lincoln High School Big Gym tonight for this girls volleyball matchup. Shenango Wildcats taking on our Ellwood City Wolverines. Big night for basketball, a big night here because it is senior night. We're a minute or so away from the start of the game, and we'll get into senior night here in a little bit. One of my, Brad, we've done some big games in our 7 years of doing this. We've done WPIL, some semifinal games, been part of championship games. I still, for my money, nothing is greater than senior night. You know the work that these girls have put in. They've lived on this court for how many years, and knowing tonight it's all going to come to an end. Regular season anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
That's very important to add. So, Brad, I'll turn it over to you, and you can talk a little bit about what may be coming up.
And you're right, Thad. Yes, the regular season comes to an end. I can also go on record. We'll know tomorrow. But I don't think this is going to be the last game the Wolverines play on this court.
A win tonight would help shore that up.
Yes, it
would.
So we'll talk about all the standings and the whole run around here. But before we do that, we got our national anthem from the head desk here, Tom the Towel.
And our Ellwood City Wolverines.
But a nice night tonight, and we're going to have the Star Spangled Banner. Proud uncle moment there. You got senior night, you got all the emotion of your daughter and niece being done, and then your other niece goes and nails it out of the park with the Star Spangled Banner. It's going to be a night, folks.
That's going to be something else. For your starters, for your visiting Shenango Wildcats, who come into play 7-6. Starting us off will be number 27, Sydney Byerly. Number 1, Emma Herb. Sophomore, number 7, Adriana Campoli. And it'll be number 8, junior, 5'3", Gianna Christopher. Oh, we changed up the order just a little bit. Yep, my apologies. 16, Anna McKinley. Now it's number 8, Gianna Christopher. Number 11, junior outside hitter, Zoe Offie. Number 14, the junior, Layla Kinston. Junior center, number 17, Ella Farrell. Senior opposite hitter, and that's number 18, Janilyn Strite. Janilyn Strite. Senior middle blocker, number 21, Amara DeFrank. Senior number 33, 5'5" setter, Summer Doherty. The head coach for the Wildcats is Greg Dugan. The assistant coaches are Jonathan Seaburn. The athletic trainer is Rob Powell. Again, 7-6 Wildcats needing a victory to help possibly get in the playoffs.
Yes, they do. And the Ellwood City Wolverines, they're in the playoffs now. It's about seeding. And here we go. Number 10. She's a freshman middle hitter, Denham Elchison.
A junior defensive specialist, number 20.
Number 20, she's a junior, the libero, Ava Lucarelli.
Senior outside hitter, number 7.
Number 7, she's a senior outside hitter. We heard her sister do the Star Spangled Banner. It's Elsie Sturgeon. Next up, number 44, senior defensive specialist, Genovesa Miller. Number 30, she's a senior middle hitter, Chloe Bunger. Number 3, senior outside hitter, Emma Figuerel. Number 2, senior setter, Miss Caitlin Kreitzer. And rounding out, number 21, senior outside hitter, Delaney Sturgeon. Head coach, Jenna Ricciuti. Assistant coach, Maddie Krug and Joe Ricciuti. A big game here tonight, Brad. Senior night. Ellwood City has their 6 seniors out here. And you got them up there on the screen. 6 great young girls. They played a lot of volleyball. They play a lot of basketball. There's a lot of multi-sport athletes on the court here tonight.
All right, so while we have this time, let's talk about those standings, folks. They're up on your screen now. And the Shenango Lancers, they've had 2 games where they've come back from 5 setters to win. They obviously wrapped up the section play at 10-1. They will be the top seed from the MAC. After that's the Wolverines, 8-3. A win tonight goes to 9-3, and that looks a heck of a lot better. Possibly getting a top seed right around that 4 to 8 range. Obviously being the number 2 seed out of this MAC, that'll definitely help. The Spartans are clinched their win over this past Tuesday against these Wildcats. Got them in. It now comes down to the Warriors and the Wildcats. Technically, we could have a 3-way tie with the Panthers. If everybody loses, the Panthers win. But the head-to-head puts Mohawk in the front runner, Shenango right beside them. Shenango and Mohawk both split, so if both teams win, both go. If both teams lose, both still make a way into playoffs. If we split, if Shenango wins, they're in. If Mohawk would win, they're in if the opposing team loses. So a lot of things riding, and I know Lawrence County Sports Network, Dawson and company crew, they reached out and I said, hey, why don't we do a side-by-side? So they've got their stream, our stream, and then they have a side-by-side. You can watch both. We will keep tabs of the Mohawk
playoff
Shenango
implications by both. But right now, the Lady Wolverines want to take care of business tonight. They beat Shenango first time around. Was it 4 sets or 3 sets to 1?
Yep.
First serve, Caitlin Kreitzer, and that's an ace way to start things off. Miss Caitlin Kreitzer gets the 1-0 lead. Gonna go for her second serve. Gets it over the net. Puts it up. Watch this number 16. She's pretty good, but that time she put it into the net. It's 2-0 Wolverines. You know, Brad, we've been watching all these games by the Lady Wolverines. The key is that key to start. I mean, they did this here tonight at Beaver Falls. They went out 6-0, 8-0, 9-0. This rotation is money. Puts it up. Going to get it up there, 16, and down it goes. Watch her. She is good. I saw it when we played them, just a sophomore. And she can get up in the air and pound the ball down. The Wolverines defensively need to know where she's at all night.
Coming in is number 7, Adriana Campoli for Herb. Campoli with the serve.
High arching serve. Genovesa Miller takes it there. Caitlin Kreitzer puts it up. Delaney, I think they got in the way of each other that time. A little miscommunication. Tied up 2-2.
So once again, Campoli, number 7, serving.
Just gets over net. Genovesa Miller throws it the other way. Nice save there. They got to get it over, and Genovesa Miller does. A good play. Puts it up there. Going to be set up there to number 16 once again. It's blocked by Delaney, and down to the earth it falls. A lead 3-2. So Campoli serving on a 2-0 run. Gets it to Genovesa Miller. Kicks it up there, puts it up there to Delaney, taps it over, and got it put back in her face. Oh, my. Got to know what's across the net from you. And that time, Anna McKinley, number 16. Down 4-2 is Ellwood City. Elsie Sturgeon with the ball. Kicks it up there, kicks it over to Elsie Sturgeon. Down it goes with the kill. That time, Anna McKinley was not able to get it back on the other side of the wall. Point for the Wolverines.
Big way to stop that run is put it right down in the front of the net.
Yes, they do. Genovesa Miller checks out. Elchinson is in, and Chloe Bunger is now with the serve. Hard serve. Puts it over there. Puts it up there. It's going to go this time. Nice dig there by Bunger. Up to Delaney. Punches it over. It's blocked, but it's going to be played. Puts it back up again. Here's number 11. It's blocked. Delaney with the save. Punches it over. Kreitzer with a good play. A big run here. And there it is. Oh, a nice back play by Bunger. Puts it up. They got to get it over. Elchison. Goes through the rafters. They got lucky there. Puts it up. Taps it over. Kreitzer with the ball. They're diving for it. Now Elchison just punches it over. Kreitzer once again, a long run here. Now Kreitzer, and another dig. Puts it up. Punches over. Goes deep. And a nice save once again. Good volleyball right here. Figueroa. Delaney says, dumps it over. I don't know why she didn't kill it. Oh, in that time, Anna McKinley just psyched everybody out and just punched it over. That was a huge volley there. One of the longest ones we've seen all year.
Yeah, long rally by both teams. Couple substitutions by both teams.
Miller checked in as Bunger takes a seat.
And then serving here will be number 33, Summer Doherty. Senior for the Wildcats.
5-3. Figueroa with it. Here's up there to Kreitzer. Punch it over to Delaney. She saves it. Genovesa Miller wisely just kicks it over. Puts it up. Punches it over. Elsie Sturgeon with the dig. Puts it up there. Going to be Elsie again. And nice save. Punches over by Elchison. Everybody up in tight now. And a nice tap by Elchison. A big play. That's reaching over and getting her done. Both teams, I tell you what, they're playing some pretty good volleyball, Brad.
Yep.
Keeping things alive. It's just almost like Ellwood's almost afraid to go for the kill. I think maybe they're a little intimidated by the size of that front row.
Well, and I think you're right, Thad. They're going to have to change that play up front just a little bit.
There's Delaney Sturgeon.
That's
going to be
how you
ace.
do it.
That's a little momentum change there. We're tied up 5-5.
Sometimes the way to get a point and win a point is not let the other team get a chance.
Right.
Just like that, we're tied back up. An emotional game here for both teams. Playoffs just around the corner. We'll know tomorrow, 12:30, who's going.
Delaney with the serve. Nice hard serve there. And tapped over by Figueroa. What a play. They're letting them play a little over the net tonight, Brad.
And we're okay with that.
Yes. Yes, we are. Delaney now. 6 serving 5. It's there. Going to go backwards. Kicks it up. Going to be a free ball for the Wolverines. Kicks it up there. Kreitzer puts it up. Elchison tries to pound it. Yes! That's 2 kills now for Elchison. 7-5. Nice student section here tonight. A lot of the football players, I got to give hats off to the football team, showing their support to the Lady Wolverines all season long. Delaney with the hard hit. Puts it up. And gets it over. Genovesa Miller alertly gets it. Caitlin Kreitzer now puts it up. Elsie Sturgeon punches it. Goes down the other way. Down it goes. There's a kill for Elsie Sturgeon.
I tell you what, Thad.
This is senior night. I'm sorry. This is it.
Something must be going on with that Campbell Run Farm Milk.
Camp Run.
Wow, Camp Run. They're coming out tonight.
So,
good serving so far, and give credit Elsie and
two,
Denham up front.
2 kills and setting her up there. Got a little too far that time.
Serving by Delaney. Big there.
So got 4 points out of that deal. Now 6 serving 8.
This time around it'll be, I believe, number 8, Gianna
That's
Christopher.
Out. We'll take it back. A smart play by Delaney there. She almost got hog-tied there with her hands, and luckily it goes out of bounds. So Ava Lucarelli now checking in for Elsie Sturgeon. Ava on fire serving here tonight at Beaver Falls. I know you weren't there, Brad, or didn't watch it, but her serves were really spot on. Hard serves.
I like that.
Yeah, mixes it up a little bit. Going to be a free ball for the Wolverines. Genovesa Miller puts it up there. Figueroa puts it down, and that's in. Yeah, they said it was out.
Just missing.
Just missed. I like the applaud the effort. Everything was right there. Now 7 serving 9.
That'll be number 11, Zoe Offey, junior 5'8", for the Wildcats serving.
High lollipop serve. Delaney gets it. Gets it to Kreitzer. Figueroa that time. Oh, into the wall it goes. It's one of them unforced errors. You had the play you wanted. Now Offie serving again. Down by 1. 8 serving 9. Delaney gets it, bumps it over. That time it worked. Figueroa with the kill. Found that back corner where nobody was going to get to it.
I tell you what, these outside hits by the Wolverines, so far, everything looking pretty good.
Yes. Bungard now checks in.
And serving will be one of our seniors once again, 44, Genovesa Miller.
So serve up there. Puts it up and gets it over. Delaney with the bump. Puts it up there to Caitlin and just taps it over and gets it again. It's still alive. Puts it up. This time goes a little deeper. Delaney now with it. Kicks it up there. Figueroa. Oh, into the rafters. Bounces around and tough play as it went into the rafters. Figueroa with another, credit that with another kill. 11 serving 8. Genovesa Miller just gets it over the net. Going to be bumped there. Puts up. Miss hit, but it goes there. Miller now with it. Bunger. Oh, a little too hard. Out of bounds it goes.
So substitutions here for the Wildcats coming in, I believe.
27 and 17.
Yep, so 17, that's Farrell, and then 27.
We don't have one.
That's going to be Sydney Byerly. So
Okay. Oh, Ava Lucrelli hits it, and that's going to be an ace as it caught her up on the forearm.
we did see Sydney Byerly. She was actually the libero for the JV team, so we know how she can serve. She can serve pretty good.
There's Lucrelli, puts it up there. Figueroa, punches it down, a nice dig. Comes back and saves it. Delaney with the hit, puts it back up. Figueroa now, down it goes. Puts it up. Here we go. Number 1 with the skill. It's blocked there by Kreitzer. Into the net it goes. That's a point for Ellwood. Heads up play there. Man, the activity around the net tonight is just out of control.
Give credit
12
to
serving 10.
Emma Herb there, number 1 for the Wildcats. Good reach. Unfortunately, just when it came back to her, too far near the net. So now serving again, senior loaded here. Emma Figueroa. Good serve.
That's going to be an ace. Emma gets a point. It's 13 serving 10.
The third ace for the Wolverines so far in this first set.
So now Figueroa serving, leading 13 to 10. Comes out there. That's going to be up and puts it up and over. Miller puts it up there. Bunger with the kill. Oh, yeah. Chloe Bunger with the kill. And that kind of quick little setup. And I think that's one of the things, when you got Chloe and Delaney in that front row, you got two that can get up in the air.
Yep.
And for defensively, you're not sure who it's going to go to. And a timeout taken by the Shenango Wildcats. Folks, as I said, senior night here. And just a wonderful night. Had a great ceremony beforehand. Recognizing our 6 seniors here at Ellwood City. Not senior night yet for football. We get another week of action before we meet Beaver Falls next week. Tomorrow night, the Union Scotties are coming to town. Wolverines, they're on a roll.
And I tell you what, head coach there, Dan Bradley, he's going to have the fighting Wolverines ready to go because that's a big one for Union. They're hot. They're actually the second best team right now in the section, winning 2 in a row. Everybody else is either 1 loss or 2 loss or 1 loss, 1 win team. And I tell you what, it's going to be a tough one. And we know head coach there, Kim Nabala, he's going to have some playbook ready to go for the Wolverines.
He's not afraid to mix it up a little bit. He's done a great job taking over that program here, 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
Yep,
So,
and in the same time, head coach of the week.
Yep, he's going to be
Bradley
on the field at Three River Stadium, and a $1,000 check will go to the football program. Emma Figueroa now serving after the timeout. Shenango will have 1 remaining. Puts it up. 3. That's out of bounds. A point after a timeout, and that's huge. If you've listened to us all year, we've been kind of keeping track. A lot of times when a team takes a timeout, that's a great way to stop a rally. Well, Emma Figueroa got a rally going here about 4-0, and they're up 15-10. Not quite as deep a serve this time, but it keeps them in the back row. Figueroa up there to Kreitzer. Bunger gets the save. Delaney, into the net. Missed it that time. So a heads-up play there by Bunger to keep it alive. Delaney tried to play it off the block.
Yep. McKinley checks
Yes,
back in.
that's important. You got to keep an eye on that.
And serve there
Ava
by
Lucarelli puts it
DeFrank.
up there to Kreitzer. Oh, she just dumps it over, and they're falling for it, and they do not get it over. That's a point for the Wolverines. It's now 16-11. That important first set right now. Elsie Sturgeon now going to check back in. 6 seniors on the court for the Wolverines right now. Caitlin Kreitzer, we've rotated the whole way through now. Caitlin back serving again. Puts it up. Pretty close to net now. McKinley puts it up. And a nice dig by Figueroa. Kreitzer puts it up there to Delaney. Taps it over top. Keeps it alive. Bunger just gets it over deep. Good play by Chloe Bunger. Puts it up. Tries to block again. Elsie Sturgeon gets the heads up. Puts it up. Got to get it over. And Kreitzer, the senior, knows what she got to do, and she does. Puts it up again there. McKinley down it goes. You're not going to stop it. She is up in the air. I tell you, after the last Shenango game, you know, if you're talking about players of the section, 10th grader, you don't see her serve at all. You don't see her in the middle row at all. But as far as that front line goes, I don't know if we've seen many better.
So Cam Poley once again, they rotated through. Will be serving for the Wildcats.
Oh, gets it up there into the rafters. A nice save. Puts it up, and Rafters get another one. 13-16. Wolverines had that 5-point lead. They want to keep it now. Want to keep her going. Gamponi with the serve. Elsie Sturgeon gets a little high. Caitlin Kreitzer with it. Elsie just wisely gets it over, but puts it deep, which I like. Puts it up there. That time, it's blocked by Delaney. Puts it up. They're going to do it again. Into the net it goes. That's a point for the Wolverines. That time, Ellwood got up there high enough. McKinley was not quite as close to the net. And when them sets are close to the net, it's going to be tough.
Well, I was going to say, in the Wolverines, you got to take advantage anytime you can.
Yes, you do. Now Bunger. It's a deep serve.
Good serve.
Fighting over it. They get it back. Now gets it over. Free ball for the Wolverines. Figueroa gets it. Puts it up there for Delaney. Down it goes! Yes! Wow. There's the kill we're looking for.
Wow.
So now Chloe Bunger with that second serve, 18-13. You love having that lead in this section of the game because the other team really has to go on a run to make something stop. Just gets it over the net. A good serve. Puts it up. They're going to get it over. Oh, what a play by. Gets it up, and Delaney gets it over. What a sequence. Keeping it alive. Puts it up there. McKinley throws it. That's out. That's a point for Ellwood City. And the girls had to kind of laugh at that when that ball was going east and west all over the place. And it kind of fell into Delaney's hands, and she got it over the net. Bunger now with a deep serve. Puts it up. Going to be blocked there. Kept alive. They got it. Going to say double hit. And that's the right call, as that was number 11 that time, Offie, with the kill. 14 serving 19.
18-33 checking in.
So that'll be Janelyn Strite and 33 Summer Doherty. It looks like, I believe,
She'll be
Doherty.
serving.
Yep, she will be serving.
It's the jump serve. Figueroa with it. Puts it up there. This time Elsie Sturgeon. Down it goes with the kill. Elsie on fire tonight.
This Camp Run Farms, what in the world is going on? Something in the milk.
Yep, it is. Drink more of it, folks.
Drink more of it.
Ice cream works too.
Ice cream works too.
Cottage cheese, yogurt.
After a senior night victory.
Yes, for sure. Delaney now with the serve. Oh, just gets it over the net. A little too close for comfort if you're a dad. Puts it up. Caitlin Kreitzer now with it. Puts it up there, and Caitlin gets it over and finds the hole with the score, 21-14. And you got to know, Shenango knows this could be their last game. If they win, they know they got going into the playoffs. So this is a playoff game for Shenango. Delaney now with the serve. Hard serve. Puts it up there. Going to be a free ball for the Wolverines. Miller now puts it up there for Elchison. Down it goes with the kill, the freshman, Elchison.
Her third kill, I believe.
Yes, it is. And I tell you what, she didn't start the season starting, but as the season goes on, you know, it's kind of like the old the coaches say, make me have to play you. And I think what she's done in practice, when she sees the opportunity, the coaches have had to play her.
And this freshman group coming up for the Wolverines, they look pretty darn good so far.
Yes, they do. And there's another shot up into the rafters, keeps it alive, and that's going to be out of bounds. And a good play there, 22-14. Yeah. 23-14.
It's a 9-point lead here for Sturgeon and company. Got to finish this one out.
Oh, just gets it over the net. She's cutting her a little close here. There's a hard hit. Delaney with the save, puts it up, and Kara Kreitzer went off her forearm and out of bounds. So 15 serving, 23 now. Wolverines wanting to send this first set home. There's the serve. Elsie Sturgeon with it. Caitlin Kreitzer just dumps it over, finds the hole, caught him off guard. Miss Caitlin Kreitzer. And we're going to have set point here. Ava Lucarelli going to check in for Elsie Sturgeon.
So set point here, first set for the Wolverines. Big opportunity, don't want to waste it. Let's get it over with.
Look at that hard serve. I'm so impressed by that. And into there it goes. There's the first set win for the Wolverines. I'm telling you, Brad, if you're Coach Jenna, you got to be pretty happy. This game was 7-8, 9-7. And then Wolverines just able to pull away to get the win in that first set.
All right, folks, we'll take a timeout here. Wolverines on senior night, up 1-0 on the Wildcats. All right, folks, welcome back into the Lincoln High School Big Gym here. First set in favor of the Wolverines, 25-15. Wolverines did have 8 official errors in that. This could have been a lot more one-sided, but give credit, 3 aces to 1, and the Rafters 2, Volleyball 0 so far in that first set are ready to go for second set, and it looks like, I believe, Shenango will be serving.
I believe so.
Out-of-town score update. First set will go in favor of the Shannock Lancers. They win the first set, I believe, 25-19. So they're taking the 1-0 lead. So the two teams that need to win to get in are unfortunately down one set
But
to
if
nothing.
they both lose,
but if they
they
both
get
lose, they both go. So
Here's the first serve.
some interesting
Ava
stuff.
Lucarelli out there. Caitlin Kreitz now just dumps it over. Puts it up. A nice dig by Miller. Puts it up. Caitlin just finds the hole again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Caitlin Kreitzer just dumps it over on the second shot. Of course, 12:30 tomorrow, we'll get the official show of when all these will be. How busy is your schedule tomorrow afternoon?
Oh, it's right after lunch break, but I'll be watching.
So we'll have it out there on all the social media accounts of who the Wolverines will be playing sometime next week. There's a high pip. Puts it up there. Caitlin Kreitzer now puts it up for LC. She taps it over. It's blocked there. Yep, you got to watch McKinley. You got to know where she's at. That's a good player. I'm impressed.
Subbing back in will be number 7, Cam Poldy. Adriana will be serving for the Wildcats.
Her jump serve, dug out there by Miller. Kreitzer puts it up there to Elsie Sturgeon. It's blocked and can't keep it alive. How many hits are you going to let them have?
I think they're going to say net
So
violation.
net violation on number 30.
Bunger, so going to be a point. I guess they counted the first hit as a block.
Yep, so they're going to say net violation there. Against the Wolverines, it's 2-1 Wildcats.
Well, what a serve. Puts
Yep.
it down there. Puts it up there. Delaney punches it over. Going to be set up there. Ollie with it. Caitlin Kreitzer now. To Chloe Bunger. Puts it back to Caitlin Kreitzer, and she punches it over. And nice hit. Yeah, if you're afraid of hitting it out of bounds, just hit it at somebody. And that time she did from that middle row. Point for Ellwood. We're all tied up 2-2. Now, senior Chloe Bunger, as Elchison is back in the game. Denham Elchison. High serve. Puts it up there. Puts it up there. And a big hit. Tried to block by Delaney, but it went off her fingertips and fell to the earth. 3 serving 2. Game starting off a lot like the first game. Just kind of trading points back and forth, hoping for somebody to get a run with things.
Subbing in was Strike, number 18, and then number 17, Ella Farrell. 33, Summer Doherty. She'll be serving once again for the Wildcats.
There's the serve. Figueroa with it. Up to Kreitzer. Elchison, or Delaney. That was a miscommunication there, misset. An easy point for the Wildcats. There's the serve. Into the net it goes. That's a point for the Wolverines. Delaney Sturgeon now will be doing the serving. 3 serving 4. Into the net it goes. We trade service errors. So now
That'll be Gianna Christopher.
Miller with it, puts it up there, and Elsie Sturgeon hits it deep. Wasn't the set she was looking for. Puts it up there. Ollie now with it, and a nice dig by Delaney. Kept alive by Miller. Oh! Falls in between 2 white shirts. Well, I should say Ellwood. We have both white shirts tonight. 6-3, largest lead for the Wildcats of the night. Need to get a stop here, and that's the best way to do it. Service error goes into the net. That's 2 now in this set for the Wildcats. Ava Lucarelli going to check in, doing some serving as Elsie Sturgeon will take a seat. Here's Ava. 4 serving 6. Hard hit ball into the back row. Going to get up there, misses the rafters, and gravity check falls in between 2 would-be Shenango Wildcats.
These two teams almost playing each point for point the same way.
And doing it the same way.
Yeah.
Good point. So,
No pun intended.
yep. 5 serving 6. Junior Ava Lucarelli. Hard hit. Nice dig there. Puts it up there. Hard. That's going to be out of bounds. Point for Ellwood City. Another unforced error there by the Wildcats. All tied up 6-6. Shenango was just up by 3. Oh, he popped it up there. Puts it up. And a nice save there by Sturgeon. Oh, Kreitzer dumps it over. Puts up there. Ollie now with this. Delaney with the hit. Kreitzer now puts it up. Delaney from the middle row pushes it deep. Back over. Ollie once again trying that corner. Oh, and it was blocked there by Kreitzer and Elchison and fell to no man's land. A point for Shenango.
Subbing back in is number 1, sophomore 5'6" outside hitter Emma Herb. Meanwhile, serving
11
is number 11, Offie.
Delaney with the hit. Puts it up there. Kreitzer just dumps it over. You think, yep, if it's, I guess keep doing it till they figure out how to stop it. Just that little dump over on that second hit. Now Bunger checks back in. Miller, oh, another service there. We don't see that out of Genovesa Miller much at all.
27 and 17 checking in for the Wildcats, and 27 will be serving.
So Farrell and then Sydney Byerly and played libero in that JV game that went in favor of the Wildcats the first time around.
So Lucarelli with the hit. Oh, a good play there by Kreitzer just to keep it alive. Dumps it over, figure, puts it up. Delaney just wisely gets it over. Didn't have much to work with. Puts it up, back middle row spike. And they left that hole in the middle. And the would-be hitter from Shenango found it. They're up by 2 again, 9-7. The serve. Lucarelli with it. Kreitzer puts it up this time. And luckily, puts it up. And there's going to be a spike. And that's a good hit there. Who was that, number 11?
Yep.
Zoe Offie. She got that big right hand up there and hit her down.
Yep, and the last time, first set, last time out, this is where the Wolverines started pulling away. Just got to be a little bit of a check here, 10-7 Wildcats.
Yep.
And I think we got a
27 serve.
Yeah, it's a rotation issue here. So McKinley technically was checked out. We're going to see where all these subs go. This happens every once in a while where a sub can be an issue, but I think we're okay now.
I do believe so. The official wanting to get it right. Trying to get something at the official scoring table. Yep, thumbs up, we're all good.
All right.
Game on. 10-7. Lucarelli with it to Kreitzer. Bunger with the hit. It's blocked there and tried to stay alive. Front row from Shenango showing up this set. They're up 11-7. Here's the serve. Miller with it. Kreitzer now with it. Miller now with the ball. Gets it over the net wisely. Gets it over there. Puts it up. Going to be and a nice dig there by Delaney. Starts up, punching it over. That time, Shenango was ready for it. Here's the hit. Nice save by Figuerel. Puts it up, Figuerel taps it over and finds the hole. Big play there by Emma to stop that about 4-0 run by Shenango. Now Wolverine serving. 8 serving 11. Senior Emma Figuerel now doing the serving duties. Nice hard hit there. Dug out. Puts it up. Spike from that middle row. Lucarelli right where she needed to be. Puts it up there. Delaney just punches it over. And they kept it alive. Figuerel that time. Puts it up. Delaney not that time. She killed it. She put her down. No little tip that time. As Delaney gets the point.
She went and said, next point.
Yeah.
Just jock one up.
There's Figuerel with the serve. Getting close. There's an ace. Found that weak spot.
First
Getting
one of
pretty close to that line. She don't want to fault.
Yep, first one for both teams in the second set. fourth one overall for the Wolverines.
So Wolverines clawing their way back into this one. 10 serving 11. Figueroa, a little deeper serve this time. Puts it up there, and Chloe Bungar. No, it's not over yet. Gets it up, hits the rafters, puts it up. Bungar wisely gets it over. Wolverines got to get back in defensive position. Puts it up. Ollie now throws it out of bounds. That was number 1. I'm sorry, Herb.
And
So
just like that.
we say this if you listen to us, the ebb and flow of a volleyball game. There's no other sport like it where momentum just shifts. You can be down by 4 and you look up and you're tied 11-11. That's going to be a little too long. Another service error. That hurt, but a nice way to get back into it. Now 12 serving 11.
Number 21 with the serve.
Defrack.
Yep. DeFrank.
I'm
Yep,
sorry.
DeFrank serving.
Lucarelli with the hit. Puts it up there to Caitlin Kreitzer, up to Delaney. Oh, and yes! And I tell you, that time Delaney won the battle with McKinley. It's not going to happen every time. But that time, McKinley was there to block it, but it went down on their side of the wall. We're tied up 12-12. Full rotation through now as Caitlin Kreitzer comes back around to serve. Caitlin hits that serve. Puts it out there. It's up there this time, McKinley, and puts it, finds the soft spot. You give her that much free space, she's going to make you pay. 13 serving 12.
Number 7 with
As
the serve.
Campoli now serving. Her jump serve just gets over the net, and that's going to be an ace. Not much Miller could do with that one other than dive for it. Now Campoli with a 2-point lead, 14 serving 12. That time went a little deeper to Elsie Sturgeon, puts it up there to Elsie. She just pounds it over, tried to find the hole, didn't find it, puts it up, and that's not going to get over the net. Valiant effort there by Offie, just kind of went off her fingertips and did not get the strike that she was looking for. Now Chloe Bunger. Elchison, Sturgeon, Cousins in the front row. There's a serve by Bunger, puts it down. Up and over it goes. Kreitzer to Elsie Sturgeon, back to Caitlin. She hits her deep, goes up, is it out of bounds? She kept it alive. Puts it up and over. Figueroa with the ball. Up there, Delaney. Down it goes! Yeah, you want to win.
Crowd
but
in that one.
You like to have a little fun. You're at it. Delaney with the kill.
It's nice to wave on a kill, that's for sure.
Yes, it does. Bunger now with the serve. Deep serve. And out of bounds it goes. And the service errors are hurting the Wolverines in this round. That's 3 or maybe 4 even. And those hurt in a close game.
So a couple substitutions here. Miller comes back in. Serving will be 33 Doherty again. Front row pretty big here for the Wildcats this time around.
Is. Miller now with it. Kept alive there. Delaney keeps it. Kreitzer gets it over. Puts it deep. Puts it up there. Punches it up. A nice save by Kreitzer. Gets it over Miller. Wolverines falling all over the place right now. There's a hit. Figueroa was there to play it. Puts it up there. Figueroa just gets it over and goes too deep. A point, 16-14. Wolverines would love to win this set to go up 2-0. They won the first one 25-15. Here's the serve. Hard serve. Nice save there by Delaney Sturgeon. Elchison just wisely gets it over. Get a two-handed hit. Double hit. Point for the Wildcats.
Now it's crunch time here. 17-14.
Yes, it is. That's
it's mid-pack of the 20s here soon.
high lollipop serve. Delaney Sturgeon with it to Caitlin Kreitzer. Delaney now with the hard hit into the middle row. Puts it up there. Ollie now. Delaney. Kreitzer puts it up. Going to be at the net. Punches it over. Good play by Figueroa. Punches it over is Kreitzer. There's Ollie with it. Slightly blocked there. Delaney and Elchison went up and not able to get the hands across to stop it at the wall. It falls to the ground. Wolverines down by 4. Need to stop this. Nice dig there. Puts it up. Delaney punches it over and touch there. Good point by Wolverines to stop that 3-4-0 run. Now Delaney Sturgeon will be doing the serving.
And I like what the coach there, Dugan, went and said to the Wildcats, hey, there's not much you can do there. That was set up right on defense. Just knocked off that front wall.
Yep.
Falls in.
Delaney with the hit. Gets it over. Oh, nice. Gonna say.
Net violation
net
on
violation.
number 3.
Yep, as must have got into the net there was Figuerell. Was hoping to get some points on that serve. Nice dig by Miller. Puts it up. Elsie Sturgeon with the hit, and into the net it goes. Another error, 20-15 Wolverines. And I think a timeout, yes, a timeout taken by the Wolverines.
So we'll take a timeout here. 5-point lead for the Wildcats. All right, folks, welcome back here. 20-15 out-of-town score update. Neshannock leads Mohawk 19-15 second set. So same thing. Both teams looking to get in are down 1-0. That one 20-14 now.
Now after that timeout, Delaney Sturgeon gets it to Caitlin Kreitzer. Delaney now hits it, goes deep, puts it up, and Elchison gets it down. Good play there by Elchison, kind of almost self-defense as she went up for that and hit it to where nobody could get to it. 16 to serving 20.
And the timeout worked there for the Wolverines.
Yes, it did. Good
Big.
point, Brad. Now Lucarelli with the serve. Oh, another service error. That's 4 for this set.
Yeah.
Don't want to give a good team like Shenango easy points.
Her back in serving will be Offie.
Miller gets the ball, hits the rafters, but plays it. And nice play there. Shenango got caught a little bit watching the game, and Caitlin Kreitzer knew it. We'll see Caitlin tomorrow night kicking off and kicking extra points. If you're Coach Bradley, you hope she's kicking a lot of them. Here now Miller with the serve. High lollipop serve. Puts it up. Gonna go back. Gonna be a free ball for the Wolverines. Miller with it. Kicks it up there. Bunger taps it down over. It wasn't the hardest kill you're ever going to see, but it was effective. 18-21.
Wide open space in the middle. You just let her drop in and live to find another day. Again, 21-18. Got to win by 2 up to 25. So Wolverines got to put it in shift it in another gear.
There's a serve. Puts it up this time. And a block there. As Bunger and Figueroa went up for the block and went sideways. Point for Shenango.
Subbing in will be, once again, 17 Farrell and 27 Byerly. So kind of back to that normal routine here for the Wildcats, up 4.
Nice dig by Lucarelli. Puts it up there. Miller just taps it over. Kind of a free play here for the Wildcats. Puts it up. It's close to the net. Delaney Sturgeon taps it up. Puts it up there. Figueroa hits with the block, and they keep it alive. How many hits you going to let them? Wasn't that 4 hits?
First one was blocked.
Yeah, with the block there.
I couldn't see. I thought they hit it off the ground. 23-18. Wolverines can't give up many more points. Miller with the miss hit. Lucarelli gets it up. Kreitzer just dumps it over. That's all she could do with that one. Puts it up. Ollie now with it and falls to the hole in the floor. Set point for Shenango. set point. There's the serve. Lucarelli off the back of her hand, and they give chase. Out of bounds it goes. The second set goes to Shenango, the 18-25.
Yep, 18-25. So just a reverse of that first set in a sense. When we hit that 15, 17-point mark, everything went in favor of the Wildcats. So we'll split the sets here. It's 1-all. That means at least 4 sets tonight. We'll take a break. Third set action coming back here to Lincoln High School Big Gym. 1-all.
Welcome back, folks. Sets tied up 1-1 here. Wolverines taking the first one 25-15. Shenango takes the second 25-18. Wolverines serving first. Caitlin Kreitzer punches it deep, puts it up, punches it over. Delaney with the hit, puts it up there to Kreitzer. Delaney punches it over. A nice save. Kreitzer now with it. Somebody got to call it. Lucarelli does. And hits the wall on the Shenango side and falls to the earth. McKinley was there. 1-0 is the Wolverines. We were talking off during that timeout, Brad. That game, a lot of just trading points. Sounded like the first game, and one of the teams decides to go on that 3-4-5-0 run. Kreitzer now. That's going to be an ace. That's how you like to start off. 2 serving 0. And Kreitzer's serve, she doesn't necessarily hit the ball super hard, but there's a spin to it.
Yep.
And when she gets that spin, that return gets really tough. Now Kreitzer with the hit, just gets it over the net, puts it up there. Delaney Stargent punches it down. That had to look like a beach ball to her coming at her, and she made them pay. 3 serving 0. Just what the doctor ordered. Get out to that 3-4-0 run of points. We got that 3-0, Kreitzer. That time deep, and it's in. That's an ace. I'm not going to blame Shenango on that one, but I think it's a spin of that ball. Just drops it down a little bit, and it hugged that line. Kreitzer now 4-0. There's the serve. That time, once again, deep. Puts it up there. McKinley going to have it. Tries to punch it. Nice dig by Figueroa. Up to Kreitzer. Delaney punches it. They keep it alive. Puts it up. That's going to be out. McKinley, you don't see her do that very often. She's so tall, standing there at 6 foot and can jump. Usually she gets that ball down the throat of somebody in the middle row. 5-0. Can Kreitzer keep the run rolling here? Once again, deep. Puts it out there this time. Oh, and a save. Oh, and a nice try. Going to be a point as McKinley hit it down and Delaney tried to get a stop.
Subbing in is number 7, Adriana Campoli. Name we've heard a lot for Shenango. So Campoli will be serving down 4 early, third set.
Ava Lucarelli. A nice save there by Kreitzer. They got to get it over, and Figueroa wisely does. Free ball. Puts it up. Ollie now punches it over. And a nice dig by Kreitzer. Delaney, that's going to get a carry every time. Kind of trying to do for the older generation, the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar skyhook, and the officials don't like that. 2-5. Just gets over in net. Lucarelli picks it up there. Elsie Sturgeon. Oh, and that time, yeah, McKinley was waiting for it. Do you like my skyhook?
That's old school.
That is old school. That's mid-'80s Lakers.
You threw me for a curve.
There it is. Oh, a nice dig by Lucarelli. Kreitzer just punches it over wisely. Kept alive. Oh, and into the net. A valiant effort there by Campoli. You say a name we say a lot. I think we said that name in football.
Yeah.
2 over there in Shenango area. 6-3. Chloe Bunger now serving. There's it. Puts it up high. Nice dig by Figueroa, but it's going to go out of bounds. Good hit there. I believe that was Ollie that got it done again.
So rotation once again. 27 checks out. 18 will come back in straight, as well as 33, Doherty, and she will be serving.
Figueroa with the hit. Puts it up there. Elsie Sturgeon, and
I think this one may be overridden. No.
They're not doing it.
Yep.
Ellwood City got a call there from my perspective.
I think so too,
We
yeah.
got to call it like we see it.
I don't know if they'll challenge it or not. I don't think you can challenge per se, but
I don't see any red flags.
no.
So now Delaney Sturgeon up 7-4. Punches it. Goes deep. Up there, almost misses the rafters. Delaney with the hit, puts it up to Kreitzer. Oh, and not sure what happened there, as the set didn't go where they wanted it to. Sal Christopher will be serving. Elsie Sturgeon with the hit. The Kreitzer puts it up there. Elsie hits it a little too far, goes out of bounds. What was working earlier on may not be working as well now for the Wolverines. Climbing back in this. They were, Shenango was down 5-0. Now they're 1 point away from tying. Oh, and a miss hit there. All tied up. Wolverines maybe lost a little bit of that fire. All tied up, 7-7. Lucarelli with the hit. Puts it up there. Delaney punches it over. Nice play there. Christopher gets it. Figueroa saves it. Keeps it alive. Puts it up there for Figueroa. And a nice dig there. Puts it back. Going to be a free ball for the Wolverines. Got to make them pay. Kreitzer. Sturgeon. Kreitzer. Down it goes. Got the hit she was looking for. And now Elsie Sturgeon is going to check out. Genovesa Miller will be checking in. Eight serving 7. Just gets it over the net. Puts it up there. No, Miller unable to do anything with it. All tied up, 8-8. Another rotation as Herb comes in for Campoli.
So serving is Zoe Offie.
Delaney Sturgeon with the bump, puts it up there to Figueroa, hits it down and gets the kill. Fell inside the line in that back row. 9 serving 8. So Lucarelli now will be serving. A little confusion by the Wolverines. They didn't get called for anything. Bunger now checks in. Lucarelli, hard hit ball. Puts it up there, just punches it over. Delaney Sturgeon with the hit. Up there, going to be to Figueroa once again, and a nice block there. That was number 18, Straight. Or Street. What do we?
Yeah, I don't know if it's Straight or Street. I heard they said announced Straight, so we're going to go Straight until.
All tied up 9-9. These first 3 sets have really mirrored each other, trading points. Lucarelli with the hit. Puts it up there. Now, Figueroa with the hit, and that's going to be out of bounds. That was the right call. 10 serving 9.
In fact, that's actually the first time Wildcats have led in this third set, technically.
There's Miller with it, and a bump to Kreitzer. Bunger just punches it over, and that's got to be a double hit, and it is. So a carry, I'll call it a carry. Now Figueroa serving. 10 serving 10, the all-important third set. When they're tied up 1-1. Figueroa just gets it over the net. Hard hit serve, puts it up there. Herb going to try to punch it over, and she does. And bodies flying. And I just wonder if that ball would have went out of bounds. $11 serving 10. Wolverines came out, start hard, 5-0. Up there, and that set that ball up there, and McKinley made him pay. $12 serving 10. Lucarelli bumps it up there, and it's too hard. A nice save. Delaney made the dive, but it tipped off the net, out of bounds. 13-10, and a timeout taken, and it needed done.
So we'll take a timeout with them. Shenango up 3 in this third set. We'll come back to the Lincoln High School Big Gym. Third set action tied 1-1.
Welcome back, folks. The third set finds the Shenango Wildcats leading 13-10. In that all-important third set. Wolverines do not want to go down 2-1. Here's the serve after the timeout. Lucarelli with the hit. Puts it up there. Bunger just taps it over. A nice save there. A nice save played off it. Figueroa, good play. Keeps it alive. puts it up. Herb with the ball hit over. There's Lucarelli, puts it up there. Delaney taps it over. She didn't get the set she was looking for, so she just tapped it over to that no man's land and gets the point.
Timeout, 3 in a row.
Yep.
It's 3 for 3 tonight.
Now,
All for the Wolverines, too.
as we've cycled this back through, we got Caitlin Kreitzer doing the serving. Nice deep serve. Goes off the fingertips, puts it up. Going to be a free ball for the Wolverines. Lucarelli with the hit. Puts it up there. Delaney taps it down again, but a nice dig there. She dug it out. Up, and that's not going to get over. That's a point for the Wolverines. Making the score 12-13. Caitlin Kreitzer doing the serving. Now Caitlin just gets it over the net, and oh, nice save there. McGinnon now punches it over. Lucarelli puts it up there. Delaney, down it goes, and a nice dig and save. That's on the line. So we're waiting here as one of the line judges talking. And she's kind of saying she couldn't see the play.
Yeah, and I say the same thing. You can't see it because the official, and it's not the official's fault. You got the ladder there. You can't see to the other side. And
Right.
For us, it was definitely.
They're going to huddle up here.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking.
So they're going to take the two captains. They're going to converse here a little bit. And, well, then
They're going to replay the point.
Yep. We talk about it each time.
I know it.
And once every game, we always say there should be adults on the sides, and you got to get people to judge it because to leave it up to the kids, that's not fair.
No, it's not. 12 serving 13. Puts it up. McDaniel now with the hit. And a big hit there. Made him pay. Went off the forehead of Figuerel. And out of bounds it goes. 14 serving 12.
So checking back in for Wildcats, Campoli again, and this is that segment in that second set where the Wildcats start pulling away. Wolverines
need to get a stop here.
They got to change it up.
Lucarelli with the hit, puts it up there, just dumps it over. Wasn't quite separate. Here's McDaniel. And that time, it's going to be a point. Delaney went up to block it, and it came down on her side of the wall. 15 serving 12. Here's Campoli. That's going to be out. Good play there by Lucarelli to let that ball go. Service error. Now Lucarelli's going to check out. Denham Elchison, the freshman, going to check in. And Chloe Bunger is going to be doing the serving. Hard hit serve, and it kind of died right there. Punches it up, puts it up, and hit the rafters on their side. That was a dead ball. Am I right? Anyway.
Yeah, it came back on the Wolverines side.
Yep.
And it fell down, so fortunately the rafters now 3 for 3 on the rafters. Timeouts and rafters coming into play. 6 points. So now serving will be Doherty, number 33 for the Wildcats, up 3.
Lucarelli with the hit to Kreitzer. Delaney gets it and punches it deep, found the hole, and gets the point. 14 serving 16 now. Delaney Sturgeon will be doing the serving. Really need a couple points here to the Wolverines. Punches it over there. Puts it up there. And a nice tap down. Elsie Sturgeon. Nothing they could do with that one. (15 serving 16). Senior Delaney Sturgeon. Oh, gets it over the net. Oh, you'd rather be lucky than good.
You can hear a pin drop on
yes.
that. A big, yes.
Yeah, because it sure didn't look like it was going to bounce over the net, and that time it did. 16-16, Wolverines. Deep serve that time. No problem missing the net. Puts it up. A nice dig by Lucarelli. and it falls out of bounds. Offie with that middle row kind of spike gives them a lead, 17-16. Elsie Sturgeon with it, puts it up there. Now Figueroa. Oh, miss hit. Another unforced error. 18 serving 16. Wolverines have not led for quite a while. Delaney Sturgeon gets it with the bump. Up to Delaney, punches it down. Net violation. Was that a carry? I don't know what it was.
I'm not sure what that symbol meant.
Anyway, it was a point for Shenango. Elsie Sturgeon with the hit. Puts it up there. Elsie going to punch it over. Kept it alive. Nice play. Can they get it over? And they do. Nice dig by Delaney Sturgeon. Go for the ball. Darn it. 20 serving 16. Wolverines got to call a timeout. That's their final one. Just not wanting to take control is the Wolverines, and the unforced errors adding up.
Yeah, both teams were, the errors-wise, were kept to a minimum. It just kept going back and forth, and all of a sudden, about 3 errors in the past 5 or 6 points by the Wolverines. Gives you that 4-point lead.
Do we have an update score on what's going on?
Yeah, it's getting tight. It's 2-0 to Shannon in terms of sets, but Mohawk just tied it up. It's 20-20. So the Neshannock Lancers have to take their first time out. And these games, and I know if we had a conversation with Dawson, other than Neshannock being up 2-0, all 3 sets have played the exact same between these 2 broadcasts. The only difference, obviously, Shenango splitting with Wildcats. But we're almost 1-for-1. It's insane how
close
volleyball works out.
So after the timeout, Wolverines have used both of theirs in this set. Shenango has both of theirs remaining. There's the serve. Delaney gets it, puts it up, and that time Kreitzer just bumps it over, but they were ready for it. Puts it up, Offie. Nice save there. And gets it over, was Figueroa that time. Puts it up. From that middle row spike. Nice dig by Kreitzer. Elsie Sturgeon keeps it alive. Delaney punches it over. It just misses the rafters. And that is going to be out. And a great play. Lucarelli just missed it. She heard her teammate Elsie Sturgeon yell out. And she zigged and zagged out of the way. That was pretty close for comfort.
Yeah, agility was needed on that one.
Yes, it was.
Talk about tiptoeing. Whew.
So Genovesa Miller, 17 serving 20. Gets it up. Puts it up. There's going to be a punch over. Delaney with the dig. Kreitzer now puts it up. Miller with the hit over. Almost got close to the net. Going to be a free ball for the Wolverines. Miller this time. Puts it up. Up there for Figueroa. And blocked. Kept alive. Punches it over. Lucarelli now with it. Kreitzer puts it up there for Figueroa. This time. Oh, word. Way out of bounds.
Yeah. So, again, the air's coming through for the Wolverines right now. It's going to cost them if they don't watch it. 21-17.
Can't give up many more points in this set.
Nope. Serving is Offie.
Lucarelli with the hit. Kreitzer puts it up. Miller punches it over. Puts it up there. Here's Herb with it. Lucarelli gets the ball. Puts it up this time. This time Figueroa. Down it goes. A good dig. Into the net it goes. And a point for the Wolverines. That time, Figueroa put it where she needed to. Keeping the Wolverines in this. 18-21. Elcherson checks out. Bunger checks back in. Now Lucarelli. Ava, the junior, goes pretty deep. Puts it up. He punches it over. And, into no man's land into the corner. Good play there by the Shenango. Makes the score 22-18. Wolverines needed some points there badly.
So coming in for the Wildcats, 27 Byerly. She's been serving pretty good here.
Yes, she has. This rotation's done well. Miller puts it up there. Going to be a free ball for Shenango. Puts it up, and down it goes. Big dig by Lucarelli. Puts it up. Figueroa punches it over. Tries going deep to find the hole, but who was there? One of the Shenango Wildcats. Herb punches it. Nice play by Miller. Kreitzer now puts it up, punches it over, and going to be a carry. And that's the right call. We're Ellwood, but that if you're going to call a carry on one team, you got to call it on the other. 23-18. Miller now puts it up. Kreitzer just dumps it over. Puts it up there. Lucarelli now. Kreitzer, bunker, punches it over. It's blocked. Nice block there, and going to be set point. Not what the Wolverines had in mind. Emma Shafley going to check in. Set point now for, that would have been out of bounds. Lucarelli now gets it. Kreitzer just gets it over. Wolverines got to keep this point to stay alive. Punches it. Lucarelli now with it. Kreitzer just dumps it. Nice dig and dive there. A valiant effort by Christopher, but it falls out of bounds. No room for error if you're the Wolverines right now, as Emma Shafley off the bench will be doing the serving. 19 serving 24. Shafley punches it deep. Christopher with it, and out of bounds it goes. Big point there for the Wolverines. They need 4 more of them just to keep alive in this game.
Cannot give a point now, that's for sure.
Shafley, and into the net it goes. Second set goes to Shenango. So 2 sets to 1.
Yep.
Right now, if you're the Wolverines, you got to hope we're going to 5.
Yep, errors there at the end of that set unfortunately cost the Wolverines a lot of service errors, a lot of right in front of the middle and that front wall for the Wildcats. Not doing anything fancy, just being there at the right time. So we'll take a timeout. It's Wildcats up 2 sets to 1. We'll come back for the 4th set here at the Lincoln High School Big Gym.
So game on here as we start set 4. Lucarelli with the hit. Figueroa. Lucarelli wisely gets it over and she hits it deep. 2-1 leading. And a miss hit there. And a point for the Wolverines. First set went Wolverines' way, 25-15. And Shenango with the next two winning respectively 25-18 and 25-20. Wolverines now, Caitlin Kreitzer, the senior, will be serving. Puts it down there. That's going to be out. Oh, he says it was in. The official overruled it.
Yeah, and I think that's the right call. From what I saw, it hit tape.
So
it's tough.
It is tough.
Just like Lawrence County Sports Network, we may have to tap in for replay.
There's the hit and into the net. Oh, luckily it hit. I thought it was going to roll over, but it fell on the wall side of Shenango. So now Elcherson checks back in for Ava Lucarelli.
Out of town score update. Playing just like us. Mohawk wins the third set. It's 2-1 now.
Hill punches it over. Delaney with the hit. Oh, and a nice play by Kreitzer just to get it over. It was awkward. A nice dig, and into the stands it goes. We're tied up 2-2.
So checking back in is number 18, Strite, as well as 33, Summer Doherty. She will be serving.
So once again, senior night. Be the last regular season game for Our Lady Wolverines. There's it, Lucarelli with the hit. Puts it up there. Delaney taps it over. They're going to be kept alive. Oh, and that time she went up for the block. Offie with a nice play there to get it around the arms of Delaney Sturgeon. 3 serving 2. High, that's going to go out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines. Now Delaney Sturgeon will be serving with a tie game, 3-3. Hard hit there, and we put up, and it's going to fall. Some miscommunication there by Shenango, as that set was a little close to the net. And a point for the Wolverines. It's now 4 serving 3. Oh, Delaney missed the hit there, and it goes into the net. Service error. All tied up 4-4. And now Christopher serving in this tie game. Elsie Sturgeon with it. Caitlin Kreitzer just dumps it over, tried to be sneaky, but they were ready for it. Offie, high hit. Lucarelli with the ball. Kreitzer up to Figueroa, and down it goes with the kill. Emma Figueroa, no messing around that time. She got the strike she was looking for. And now Genovesa Miller will be checking in for Elsie Sturgeon. Wolverines up 5-4. High hit there. Put up there, going to be set up there. Nice dig by Delaney, kept it alive. Figueroa puts it up. Delaney does get it over, and a point. Kind of hit it there. I think she was just hitting it to get it over the net because it was a third hit, and got the ball in between that first and second row, and it could not be handled. Miller now. A little harder, deeper serve, and too deep, goes out of bounds. Herb's going to check back in for Campoli.
And serving will be Zoe Offie.
Miller with the hit. Puts it up there to Kreitzer. Figueroa. Oh, that's going to be, that was out of bounds. Yep.
And the officials
overruled.
Yeah.
They ruled it that way.
Yep. Now it's 6 serving 6. Offie with the serve. Lucarelli gets it. Kreitzer just able to, oh, we got a net violation. Wolverines got lucky on that one.
Number 21 into the net for Shenango.
Yeah, DeFrank was playing real tight there. Unfortunately, just tapped the net. It moves. You're going to have to call it, unfortunately.
Yes, you are. Now, Ava Lucarelli. Wolverines up 7-6. Hard hit serve. Puts it up there. It's out of bounds, but gets it played. Puts it up. Herb, nice play. Lucarelli now. Up to Kreitzer. Oh, Bunger, but a nice dig there by Offie. Puts it up. Tries to tap it over, and caught the Wolverines out of position there. Offie knew where everybody was and put it where nobody was.
Yep.
Gets the point all tied up 7-7.
Farrell checks in as well as Byerly. She'll be serving.
Miller with the hit. Up to Kreitzer. Up to Figueroa. Patches it down. And point for the Wolverines. Gotta watch you don't get called for the carry on those type.
Yep. So far, 5 ties, 5 lead changes. A lot of back and forth here in this fourth set.
All 4 of these sets have been up to about 10, 12 points, and somebody pulls away. Figueroa with the hit, and that's going to be an ace. She went deep and couldn't handle it. Wolverines now with that 9-7 lead. Figueroa with the serve. Nice hard hit serve. Into the rafters it goes. That's going to be an ace. 2 in a row for Figueroa. 3-point lead. The Wolverines' largest lead here in this set.
And the crowd, I agree. I agree with you. Just keep her going. Get 5 or 6 points here. Just get away. Too much tight sets here. Just too much.
They've been
good, but
nice serve there by Figueroa. 2 diving for it. Puts it up. They got to get it over, and Herb does. Lucarelli now up to Kreitzer. Gets it up there to Delaney. She taps it over. Herb once again, and inbounds it stays. Nice hit there by the sophomore, Emma Herb.
And those are the points that may not go down on the stat line as a big momentum change. Just shuts it down real fast. So Wildcats back on offense here, looking get back in. Good serve by DeFrank.
Great serve by DeFrank. Put it down there low. That ball just kind of dies once it's get over top of the net. Now 9 serving 10. DeFrank, there's Lucarelli. Puts it up there. Bunger just taps it over. Puts it up now. McKinley puts it out of bounds. Darn lucky they didn't block that when they were there to do it. And McKinley went a little too long.
So checking
for the
back in.
Wolverines.
Elsie Sturgeon, and then serving senior Kreitzer.
This rotation needs to get some points. It's up there. McKinley now. And with the kill. She's impressive.
Yep.
I think after seeing her last game, I think I told you that on the way home. I said number 16.
Yeah, be on the lookout.
She's just a sophomore. We're going to be saying her name for the next couple years. Here's the serve. Into the net it goes. Service error. As Campoli, who's been serving really well tonight. Wolverines got one there. Elchison going to check in now for Lucarelli. Bunger. Oh, no. Another one into the net.
So substitutions by both teams. Libero, Lucarelli comes back in. And then also Doherty will be serving for the Wildcats, down 1.
It's going to be out of bounds. Trading once again. Service errors. Now, we know the Wolverines are in the playoffs, but I want to make this statement. If you think you're going to go far in the playoffs, you can't have these service errors.
Nope, and that's both teams for that matter.
Yes.
Shenango 7 errors so far this set. That's the most they've had all night in
Delaney
this set.
Sturgeon with the hit. Puts it up there. Nice dig. Puts it up. Kreitzer gets it over the net. Puts it up again. McKinley now. And, a nice save by Elsie Sturgeon. Wants to go deep, and they're going to keep it alive. And a great effort. McKinley, I bet, slid a quarter of the way to the court there diving for that one. Give her credit for not giving up. 14, serve and 11. Delaney Sturgeon with the serve. That high serve. Punches it over was Elsie Sturgeon. Bounces off the net, does not go. She kind of did something a little different there with her run up. And I thought it was going to slide over. But gravity gets you. Nice save there, puts it up. They got to get it over. And Delaney Sturgeon does. Up in the air. Up. Ollie gets it over. Caitlin Kreitzer puts it up there. Caitlin now with it, with that middle row spike. Pushes it over, 16, serving 12.
If you like Lawrence County MAC action, you've got it
Yes,
tonight, folks.
you do, on both networks. Elsie Sturgeon, oh, another service error. Into the net it goes, 13, serving 16. That's what,
That's
four now.
Yeah, and combined, that's 7 between the two teams. 7 service errors in this set alone.
Yep. So Jenna Miller checks in. Offie. I think I called her Ollie a couple times. I apologize. Offie now with the serve. Lucarelli gets the hit. Kreitzer puts it up there. Elchison just taps it over. Puts it up. And that's going to be in.
Ooh. Yep. It was close, but it hit that line.
Yes, it did. 14 serving 16. They've been able to get some points now when Offie's been in there doing the serving. Shenango up 2-1. Don't forget that. And that's into the net, another service error. 17-14.
That's the 9th error in the set. Half of the Wolverines' points are just standing there.
Right.
Half the points.
So you got to make them pay. You're up 17-14. Luke Corelli, the junior, with the serve. Hard hit serve, gets to the back row, puts it up. Now Herb tries to punch it. Jenna Miller is where she needed to be. Puts it up there. Lucarelli just pounds it over. Puts it up again, going to be Herb once again. Gets it. Figueroa. And taps it over, and a great play. That ball was in. No, that was that. They got to call that. It was in. That's a point for Ellwood City, and that's the right call. The one good thing is when we get to playoffs, we'll have 4 officials at the games. And I understand it's tough. You got to pay these officials. You don't want to do it for anything. But we've said before, you got a couple assistant coaches for both teams sitting there on the sidelines. You got.
I am surprised it hasn't been coaches been pulled to do that. I'm really surprised.
Yeah, I think
Whippeal, listen to us.
One. Oh, gets it over the net, and a nice digging save. Puts it up. Herb got to go back to get it. She does. Lucarelli. Now up to Kreitzer. Bunger. Oh, hits it out of bounds. Nope. They said it was the Wolverines were looking for a touch.
Yeah, and I don't think so on that one.
They did not get it. Our view is obstructed to see that. So Elsie Sturgeon going to check back in for Jenna Miller. 18, serving 15.
27 with the serve.
Elsie Sturgeon with the hit. Caitlin Kreitzer now. Lucarelli pounds it over, and she hits it out of bounds.
So back-to-back points here by both teams. Just errors for Wolverines. Keeping them, they got a 2-point lead, but.
Yep, it was 4.
3 or 4 sounds better.
Delaney Sturgeon with the hit, puts it up there. Figueroa pounds it over, and a great block there. Who was that? Number 21.
Yep, that was DeFrank.
They're letting Shenango stick around. It's now 17, serving 18. Elsie Sturgeon puts it up there. Bunger awkwardly hits it. It goes the other way, and a nice effort there by Offie. But it's going to go out of bounds. Point for the Wolverines, 19-17. Now, Emma Figueroa with the serve. Wolverines want to see that 5th set. They're 6 points away from getting it. Nice serve there. Puts it up. Down it goes, but a nice dig. Kept it alive. Puts it up into the net. It goes. And a big play there. Give Offie credit. as she took that hit from Bunger. 20-17 now. As Figueroa with the serve, just gets it over the net. Herb with it, keeps it alive, puts it up, and keeps Elsie Sargent wisely played it, puts it up there. Delaney, down it goes, but a nice dig into there, and can she get it over? She does, but Kreitzer was there, into the rafters, doesn't hit anything. Puts it up, communication. Lucarelli now, puts it up there. Delaney, down it goes! Count it for Delaney Sturgeon. 21-17.
I don't know how more people aren't joining you on that.
I got looks on that one.
Oh, I don't blame you. You shouldn't. I'm all with it.
This is the last home game, folks, and these seniors do not want to go out with a loss. Nice serve by Figueroa, goes deep. Up it goes. Herb got to get it over, and she does. Figueroa with it. Up to Kreitzer. Down it goes to Delaney again. It's 22-17. Oh, they said what?
Net violation.
Oh, net violation
on Delaney.
She hit the net when she went down with it.
And this is crunch
and
time.
You need to capitalize them points because
McKinley's
McKinley's back in. You saw it too.
Yep, and serving will be, once again, DeFrank.
Lucarelli with it. Up there. Puts it up there to Delaney. Oh, and that time, not the set she was looking for, and she didn't quite get the hit she was wanted. She can't be intimidated with McKinley standing over there. 19 serving 21. Wolverines want to stop the rally. Lucarelli now puts it up there to Kreitzer. Back to Delaney. Get that time. Count it. It's good. 22-19. Oh. Now Caitlin Kreitzer serving. Gets it over the net, puts it up. They still got McKinley in that front row. Gets it up a little bit far away. Nice play by Kreitzer. Bunger with it. Puts it up there to Lucarelli. She puts it deep. Back. Tries to get it. Shenango. Brad, we're wrapping up fall sports here as we get into the playoff section of things. Folks, go back and check out our Ellwood City Wolverines Facebook page, Brad's Twitter handle, and our LEC Wolverines Facebook page. Brad does a great job keeping everybody updated on what's going on around the WPIAL, reposting things from others, and he does a great job doing that. And football tomorrow night. We'll have the pairings meeting tomorrow for girls volleyball. We'll find out where our Wolverines will be playing next week and who. We're kind of thinking and hoping it will be a home game. Everything all right over there?
Yeah, that's internet like normal.
There's hit by Kreitzer, puts it up. Delaney taps it down. Oh, no. Oh, they let him get away with it all night, and then they count that one. This is what you want. This is what you want. You love seeing competitive, and senior night, you got it. You just want the Wolverines to finish her out. Chloe Bunger. That's in. Count it. It's good. 25-21 for the Wolverines. We're going to set 5, folks. You couldn't let it end any other way. Folks, I do this every year at the last home game for each sport. It's just a lot of thank yous out there. Brad and I started doing this 7 years ago. We've evolved immensely in that time. If you remember back, Brad, we had like one camera and you were running it. We had the old Johnny Carson microphone. We didn't have headsets, and I just did all the talking. And I think the second year, you kind of came into play. We got to talking more, and you've done some great things with stats.
The only thing that hasn't changed is internet. That's the issue right now. So bear with us.
Are we on or not?
We are semi-on.
Okay.
It is very choppy
apologize
because
for that.
internet in this building right now is something else.
Okay, I'll give you 20 more seconds, and I'll finish my thought as we're on. So we run into this from time to time?
Yep.
Internet?
Yep.
But you think we got us good now?
No, not yet.
Okay.
We're going to try our best.
Okay. bear with us, folks. Some internet sketchiness going on.
It's crazy how that works perfectly fine for 3 sets, and then all of a sudden, there it goes. Yeah, unfortunately right now we're dropping frames and we're switching back between the 2 internet cycles, and unfortunately right now we're just not getting it back fully. So we're trying our best, folks. Trying our best.
As always, though, we are recording, so
Yes.
you can watch these games and any of the games that we've done in the last 7 years, as well as Brad went back. You can see football games from way back, all the way back to 1986, and I got some leads on 1987 we'll
Perfect.
talk about after the game. But
All right, we should be back this time around.
okay, all right,
Should be
welcome
back.
back. I just wanted to get through some thank yous, and I'll get more into the history of us maybe at a football game, but a huge thank you. Dakota Marshall, probably one of the most kindest, genuine people I have ever met, and I truly do mean that, Dakota. You're just a good man,
Thank
and just a great heart. Brad Windhorst, nobody knows how much it's a passion of his. This high school sports, this Ellwood City team. I'm honored to call him a friend, and
It goes both ways.
It's just a fun run, man. And we had basketball the last couple years. We got girls volleyball doing what we got a football team that's historic.
How about that?
We
have been very blessed.
4,000 views.
Very
at a Riverside Ellwood game that was sold out.
Yeah.
People there watching. We appreciate everybody. Wolverines will start off. Now, Brad, we don't do a lot of 5th sets, but that 15 points comes a whole lot quicker.
Yep.
And a lead means a whole lot more.
And again, folks, just recapping, that 4th set was 25-21 in favor of Ellwood. They pulled away with serving. This is the 5th and decisive set.
Caitlin Kreitzer puts it up. Tries to go up with it. They want to block. Oh, and tried to block it was Bunger and Elsie Sturgeon. And McKinley was there.
And again, folks, this is played to the best of 15, win by 2.
Yep.
If you don't win by 2, it goes on.
So here's the serve by Camponi. Elsie Sturgeon with it. Punches it over. And a good play. As Caitlin Kreitzer, she just kind of saved it from going into the net. You sometimes want that 3rd hit, but if it's not there, go ahead and get that 2nd one over to live another day. Now Chloe Bunger doing the serving. And she gets, there's going to be an ace for Miss Chloe Bunger. 3 serving 1. You want to get Shenango on the ropes if you're Ellwood City right now. And folks, we got 6 seniors on this team, and yes, obviously I'm the father of Delaney and the uncle of Elsie. Just all great girls. They've been playing together a long time. It's been a fun ride. And, oh, that's in!
That's in.
It hit the line! I would have let it go, too. That ball barely had any spin on it at all.
Yep.
4 serving 1.
And that touched tape, but it was on the outside of the tape. That still counts, though, folks.
The line is
Wow.
in play. Now, Chloe Bunger, don't need to get that close again. There's the serve. She hits it deep. It goes up. McGinnon now with it. Punches it over. How's that not a carry? But it's not. 2 serving 4.
Coming in is 18 and 33 for Shenango.
So that's Strite as well as Doherty. Again, that rotation, this is where usually the Wildcats take advantage of the serving.
Yes, they do. 2 serving 4. Only play to 15. There's the hit. Figueroa with it. Puts it up there. Figueroa just, oh, dang it. They both were going for the ball, and Figueroa, when she hit it, kind of got hit by her teammate Elsie Sturgeon. 3 serving 4. Here's the serve. That's going to be out. Point for the Wolverines. 5 serving 3. And when you play to 15, them service errors are just magnified.
And that may have been the shortest serving time by Doherty all night long.
Yes, good point.
Her
Now Delaney
second
Sturgeon.
service error, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Delaney punches it over. Gets it up there. Nice dig. Nice save by Elsie Sturgeon, but it stays alive. Puts it down, count it. Wow, heads up play by Figueroa.
Words. Just words describe.
It's senior night. It's the 5th set. This is what it's all about, folks. Yep. Delaney Sturgeon punches it deep, puts it up there. And a net violation. Please tell me it's so. No, double hit. We'll take a point any way we can.
And I tell you what, folks, this game just became that much more bigger. Mohawk did unfortunately lose 3-1. So Shenango wins, they're in. If not, this is crunch time, just to add a little bit more fluff to it.
Now I doubt the players they knew they just had to win tonight to get what they could. Not sure what that was all about. A little bit of delay in the game there. Now Delaney Sturgeon with the serve. Punched up and over. It's going to go way out of bounds, but saved there by. Nice save by. Oh! It was an awkward hit, and Figueroa tried to save it. Now 4 serving 7. Wolverines up 7-4. Christopher serving. She does a nice job serving. That time, and I thought Lucarelli tried to make a save on it, a play on it. And almost that ball would have been in. It's a good thing she tried to play it. 5 serving 7. Delaney with the hit. Caitlin Kreitzer just bumps it over. That time they were ready for it. Ollie, nice save by Lucarelli. That time goes deep. Count the point. It's 8 serving 5. Heads up play there by Caitlin Kreitzer.
I'm enjoying your reaction. I'm enjoying his reaction.
Yeah, Chloe Bunger's grandfather's right here in front of me, and
you feed off of each other so well.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Elsie Sturgeon now with the serve. Gets it over. Bumps it up. Puts it up there. And that's going to fall on Shenango's side of the wall. It's a point for the Wolverines, 9-5. We played a 15.
Just keep it rolling here, folks.
Yes, you do. Good point. A timeout taken by them. Yep. I'll finish my thought there.
Yep.
You know, how far we've come in the last 7 years. You got the overlays now, and then COVID hit, and then we started doing, multi-sports. And went through that. And Dakota came on board here several years back.
Next level photography, Mary, Perry, and Chris and whatnot, they joined in and they allow us so much free access.
Yes.
We cannot
she's here tonight
so much.
Taking pictures. They'll have somebody at the football games, and they do a great job. And just for something that started as maybe some grandparents that can't come to games.
A phone and stats. That was my mom doing a phone and stats.
And now here we are.
How far we've come.
It's and so grateful to the fans and the players. Elsie Sturgeon with the serve. Puts it up there. That's after a timeout. And that's going to be out. Nope. They called it in. My angle was a little different.
Yep. Just hit that line, the tape there.
So Herb's going to check back in. Tell you what, Shenango's a team you're going to have to be talking about the next year or two. They're 10th graders. The contribution is great.
Yeah.
A little more experience. Lucarelli with the dig. Caitlin Kreitzer now puts it up. Elsie Sturgeon taps it over. Puts it up. It's close to the net. Now Herb punches it. Lucarelli with the ball. Kreitzer to Figueroa. Punches it over. Elchison. Here comes. Oh, and got the point. DeFrank now with the hit. 7 serving 9. Sets are all tied up 2-2. There's the hit. Delaney Sturgeon hits it, puts it up there. Figueroa. Down it goes. And they tried to block DeFrank. And a point for the Wolverines. Remember, folks, if we're dropping frames, you can go back and watch this game. We got about 3 different internets we're trying.
It's
here.
holding on so far.
Ava Lucarelli now. Wolverines up 10-7. Lucarelli with the serve, that hard serve. Puts it out there. Puts it up there and gets it over. Elsie Sturgeon. Chloe Bunger taps it over. Puts it up. DeFrank. And that's going to be out. In. That ball was in. 8 serving 10. You just would like to see the Wolverines get a 3-4 point lead here if you're a Wolverine fan.
So serving now will be Sydney Byerly. Again, another one that went on a good run while serving.
Yes, 8 serving 10. Elsie Sturgeon with it. Puts it up there. Taps it over. Herb with the ball. Kicks it up there. Now Herb going to pounce it out there. Lucarelli was where she needed to be. Just dumps it over. A great play by Caitlin Kreitzer to get the score 11-8. Once again, we got senior night going on here. This is the last home regular season game for these group of seniors. I meant to look beforehand or ask. There's got to be 4 of them 6 seniors, I think, are lettermen. Have lettered for probably 2, maybe even 3 years.
Yeah, all 6, at least 3 years.
Yep. There's a hit by Figueroa. Puts it up. It's going to go back deep. Can they get it over? They do. Figueroa with the hit. Caitlin Kreitzer goes up there to Bunger and hits it out there. Kept alive. Herb now with it. Free ball for the Wolverines. Puts it up. Delaney taps her down. And get a nice dig. Herb now with it. She's going to punch it. Saved by Lucarelli. Puts it up there. Delaney. Down it goes. And they do save it. It's up in the rafters. And she gets it over. Oh, and she does. What a play. What a dig there. I thought she had it. Was that all Offie that made the dig there?
That was something else. That back row, I believe that was Offie. And I want to say it was also, I don't know if it was DeFrank. I know Byerly was there as well.
Not giving up on it. Now, DeFrank with the serve. Gets it over. It's going to be a point for Ellwood. Wow, Caitlin Kreitzer, you don't see her in the front row getting her down like that. But that time, she was able to outmuscle McKinley. Now, Caitlin Kreitzer, 12 serving 9. Elsie Sturgeon going to check in for Genovesa Miller. 12 serving 9. We got McKinley in the front row. I don't mean to harp on her. I'm complimenting the young lady. She's a great player. Kreitzer. There's going to be an ace. Makes the score 13-9. Girls, these seniors would love to go off this court with a win. And there's a timeout taken.
Yep. And Thad, we can talk about the scenarios-wise for the Wolverines. Yes, they're in the playoffs, but this win here, that probably keeps you at that 5-6 seed. You lose this, you drop to 7-8. If you get that 8 seed, that second round, you got to play the number 1, and that's not fun.
Yep.
On the flip side, Shenango, yes, Mohawk lost. They may or may not know it. I see a couple of them have their phones out on the bench there, maybe checking it out. Yes, Mohawk lost. If Shenango would lose, both teams go. If Shenango would win, you're in. So if you're Shenango, doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. It's about what you're doing right here. Down 4, you got to get back. If you're the Wolverines, just 2 points away.
Just 2 points away. And we got the rotation. Our starting rotation now back at it. Caitlin Kreitzer after the timeout. It's the serve. It's up there. Puts it up there. McDaniel's going to catch it awkwardly. A nice save by Delaney Sturgeon. Lucarelli hits it over. Puts it up. McDaniel now is going to touch it. Oh, Bunger went up for it. And fell on Ellwood's side of the wall. 10 serving 13.
Substitution here for the Wildcats. Campoli come back in, and she will be serving. Subbed out is Herb.
Here comes the serve. Nice hit by Lucarelli. Kreitzer gets it. Lucarelli now punches it over wisely. Puts it up there. Delaney taps it down. I don't know which Sturgeon cousin it was. Delaney and Elsie were both there. Set, match, point.
It could have been you out there.
Not jumping up over the net like that.
14-10.
Set, match, point, 14-10. Chloe Bunger now with the serve. Everybody on their feet. But the hit is Bunger. Puts it up. McDaniel going to get it. Puts it down there. Nice hit by Delaney. Puts it up. Now Figueroa just gets it over. Puts it up. Up there for McDaniel. And down it goes. She had the set she was looking for. And she made him pay. It's now 11 serving 14.
Now if I'm the Wolverines, this is why you get a 3-point lead, because if I saw that coming at me.
Yep. She could hurt somebody.
So here comes back in 33 Doherty. 14-11.
14 serving 11.
Wildcats down 3.
Here's the hit. Figueroa puts it up there. Going to be a free ball for Shenango. Puts it up. Figueroa gets it. Up there it goes. Can Elsie tap it over? She does. Puts it up. Oh, and another kill. Another kill.
Net violation.
A net violation.
But against Ellwood. So point
okay.
no matter what will go to Shenango, 14-12. Still got the room here. This is going to be match point.
Yep, and you got to win by 2.
Yep, match point
Remember,
number
folks,
3 technically.
Yes. Wolverines want to put this one away. Here comes the serve. Lucarelli with it. 13-14. And I think they overthought that one.
Yep.
Delaney was wanting to get the spike and let Caitlin set her up. But Delaney was closer to the ball.
Part of it's communication. Got to be loud here.
13 serving 14. Lucarelli. The Kreitzer. Delaney puts it down. There's the win. Wolverines win 15-13. Delaney Sturgeon with the kill. Ellwood City takes it 3-2. Shenango played them tough.
They did.
They played them tough.
Hats off. Hats off to that team.
To them. And I tell you what, there's 6 seniors on this Wolverines team, knowing that this is their last regular season game, knowing that they got who knows how many more games to play. But
and I tell you what,
Thad,
alive. If you ask me what's the best win for the Wolverines on the season, I think there's no doubt. It is tonight. This feels big, and that's going to help the Wolverines. Like we said, they're going to have playoff pairings tomorrow, 12:30, Trib High School Sports Network on Don Rebel and the call and everything. Wolverines obviously were in. This helps them out just a little bit more. And if you are a Shenango Wildcat fan, your season is not done. Mohawk, unfortunately, they lost their 3-1. Yes, Wildcats lose here, but both teams do move on. It will be a pigtail matchup. I'm assuming one of those two teams may be in that pigtail matchup on Monday night, assuming. For the Wolverines, probably will be hosting here at Ellwood City. That will most likely be on Tuesday. But we're all assumptions aside, we got, just under 24 hours, 12 hours, just around 12 hours to find out where everybody's going.
Yes, we will. So with that, folks, great regular season.
Little shout out.
Go get your shout out.
A little shout out to Lawrence County Sports Network tonight, doing the double whammy there, helping us out. It helps us out, gives us a little bit of feedback. And hey, Mohawk girls, I know you guys are watching on your court there in Mohawk. Just know that Shenango and you are both going to playoffs.
Yep. So I tell you what, as today was tough.
It was. It was for us. I cannot imagine what it is for you.
Going down. Yeah. As I'm going to go as a dad here for a moment. I say this all the time. How do you not love high school sports? And boy, as a dad, with a senior, and your youngest one at that.
And you get to do this again multiple times.
Yes. Yeah. With nieces and nephews, there's lots of them coming up through. But just thank you to everyone for listening. Thank you to the coaches here at Ellwood City, and thanks to the players, especially them 6 seniors. So with that, Brad, I'm going to let you take us out tonight.
All right, folks, final score here from Lincoln High School Big Gym. Wolverines defeat the Wildcats 3-2. Wildcats, Mohawk, Ellwood City, and Neshannock will be your representatives from the MAC Conference. On behalf of Ellwood City Sports, alongside Dakota Marshall on camera, myself, Brad Windhorst, and like we said just about an hour ago, Thad the Dad Sturgeon helping us out, making it happen. Good night, folks. We'll be on the air tomorrow night, 7 o'clock from Helling Stadium. We'll see you then.